Heya, this is Pokéball35, and you can see my head in the reflection here. Hello. This is a video that I have had an idea of making a stream of for probably the last, over half a year, 6 months, which is going through all of my old Pokemon cards, and etc. Because there's been, over the last, year, a massive Pokemon card resurgence craze kind of thing. And I wanted to go through all my stuff just to, see it again, because I haven't looked at a lot of this stuff in years. I don't know what everything is worth. I might want to sell a lot of my old stuff if it's something that I feel like getting rid of. But I've taken the camera that I usually use for the face cam, which is this, and I have just put it down. I pushed my keyboard back, and we're gonna look at some stuff. And I have some stuff next to me, and if I actually grab this, I'm gonna turn this, and you can see behind me, that whole drawer back there is cards. The entire drawer. And that's not even all of it. So, I have a hard time getting this thing to stay completely centered. I just want to start with this stuff, because if you saw a recent stream highlight I uploaded, TLDR from that is that a friend of mine recently told me that they started playing the Pokemon trading card game online thing, which I think I could show it on screen, right here. This little thing. It's not fully on screen, but it's there. You can see it's that. And for anyone who doesn't know, Pokéball35 came from that. It feels weird that you can't fully see me. I'm in a reflection. I should get a mirror. I should have gotten a small mirror so you could see my face. But yeah, Pokéball35 came from that game. When I was young and that first came out. I created the username Pokéball35. It was originally going to be Pokéball35 or Super Snivy22. I don't know why. But I have these here. I'm going to have to put them, back a bunch. But these are, Pokemon Black and White, theme decks for, Superior and Emboar. The deck boxes they come in are, super, messed up and stuff. But, all the cards are still really good. This is the whole set, and you can, well, I hit the wire. It's gonna happen a lot probably. But the whole set is here. You can see all the cards and stuff, and you could use this. I had the code card, and I have this and the Emboar deck on the TCG game. The video. Oh, here's the holo. This is what I was looking for. The holo Superior. The deck that was in the video was actually, with in-game coins, you can buy different types of decks from, every single set that they've ever done this online stuff from. It goes all the way back to Heart Gold, Soul Silver base set. And I bought a Decidueye theme deck from Sun and Moon, because Decidueye is one of my favorite Pokemon, as you all probably know. And I got that. So, yeah, there's this. And then it's the same thing here. I can open this up, I guess. I have a bunch of different other stuff on my desk. But you can see the whole... I'm going to keep hitting the wire because the wire's right there. You can see it's the whole set with Tepig and Darmanitan. Where's the Emboar? There's the Emboar. So you get to see the holo Emboar and stuff. And it's fun playing with all these cards on the actual game itself. So I wanted to start with that. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to put in sleeves, because when I was young I never did that. I do have some stuff in sleeves. I was sorting through my Pokemon cards at the beginning of the year, which was now 5 months ago or something like that. And I in a random psychic deck that I made, I have this holographic shiny Deoxys. I think it's a shiny Deoxys. It's kind of hard to tell with the way it's lighted, but I believe the shiny Deoxys is yellow, so I think this is a shiny Deoxys. I have this in a sleeve, and I also have a a Mewtwo Gold Star holo thing as well. For sleeves, where's the other ones? I don't think this is everything. Is this everything? Okay, no, it's all here. Stuff I will put in sleeves. I don't remember where I got these from, but I have these Hoopa Unbound sleeves. And then a friend of mine, the same friend that I just mentioned, like, this was like 2 years ago, or something like that, because I was in my old house 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4, I don't even know. They randomly gave me these Luigi sleeves. These are card sleeves, but they have Luigi on them. So I'll put stuff in the Luigi sleeves and the Hoopa sleeves. Another thing I can show is that I don't remember where I got this from. I remember when I was young, I wanted to get a bunch of stuff from, like, eBay. I asked my mom a bunch if we could get a bunch of stuff off of eBay. So I got this. I think this came from there. It is a Japanese holo Mewtwo. I probably from, like, base set or something, like, really old Pokemon. You can see the back, it's got the Pocket Monsters thing on it. It's in a case that you screw shut. I have this screwdriver right here. Can I open this? I don't want to, but I want to see if I can. Does this screwdriver open it? Yes, this could open it. I'm not going to. But I have this. That's a thing that I have next to me. Also next to me, in one of my drawers, I just grabbed a whole stack of cards. I don't know what these are from. But, like, I'm just gonna, like, just do this and just probably just, like, blaze through them or something. It's, like, a lot of, like, old stuff. I think this is Fossil set old Pokemon. Some other stuff, and then there's just, like, other cards. I'll just do this so you can see them. And there's, like, other really old cards. Like, it's just all mashed together with, like, energies and stuff. Here's a really old Magikarp. Like, all this stuff is, like, I don't know how much all this stuff is worth, because these are, like, pretty good condition cards, even though I'm, like, you know, touching them with my bare hands and I don't have gloves on. I watch a lot of Vinesauce, and he's been doing, or Vinny, and he's been doing a lot of card stuff. With everything that has been going on in his life right now, he hasn't been able to do a lot of it, but he just uploaded a 2-hour card opening video of just, like, Pokemon cards and a bunch of other stuff. And he's also shown off all of his old cards from when he was a wee lad. I see something here. I skipped some stuff. There's a Kingler. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I might, like, record different parts or something. I don't know. I see something in here, and I don't know what it is. I also have autofocus turned on. I don't normally have autofocus turned on for my streams and stuff. There's a reverse holo Ralts. Now it's, like, not super focused. This is what I was seeing. What is this? Oh, it's one of these. I saw in the TCG Online stuff for some of the black and white stuff, there was some, like, Team Plasma cards that are, like, have a different outline, and they're, like, Plasma. Has the Plasma logo on it. Got that. Just a bunch of other, just random stuff. This does not want to go. It's just a grass energy. Goldeen, Weedle, Phanpy, Magmar, Sandshrew. Okay, this is a more modern card. I don't know when they added Dragon typing to the Pokemon TCG, but it just kind of happened. Because a lot of Dragon types just used to be other types. Until they added, like, Dragon stuff. And here's a Japanese, Blaine Charmander. That's just in this pile. Japanese Potion. Like, a lot of these cards are still really in really good condition. They've just kind of been sitting around in drawers. And I don't really, like, bend the cards. That's, like, half the stack that I grabbed. These can get picked up as well. I don't even know where to put this stuff. I could put it over here. The other half of the stack has a bunch of other stuff. So some of this stuff I have in sleeves, and some of them it don't. And here's a little bit of it. Swirlix, Energies and stuff, Sableye, Max Revive, Lunatone. Here's a Reverse Holo Great Ball. Here's a Plasma, Octillery, Iris, Root Fossil Lileep. Of course it's a Lileep. Why would it be anything else? Here's a sleeved Holo Dusk Noir. I want to, like, have it autofocus. I don't know how autofocus actually works because I never really used it before. Is it gonna do anything? I want it to do something. Because, like, it should. Autofocus. If I get it close, oh, there, it just does that. But, like, I can't. Whatever. Dusk Noir. They had, this event for Heart Gold and Soul Silver years ago when that game was relevant. For, like, these tins of, like, they had tins for the shiny legendary beasts, and they also came with the other card, so the sleeve is actually, like, slightly, I think, extended, because on the other side, there we go, we have the other Suicune. It was this Suicune and the shiny Suicune, and I also have Entei and Raikou somewhere else, because they also had the event in-game to get those shinies, and I still have them. I've actually migrated those to Pokemon Sword. Other stuff in the stack. On the topic of wanting to get stuff from eBay, I have like 3 of these. I got this off of eBay years ago with 2 others of this. They're somewhere else. Of, the Zapdos. I got them for like 99 cents. They're probably worth a lot more than 99 cents. It's a hollow Zapdos in this hard case. I remember there's a flea market area somewhere close to where I live, I guess. I remember years ago, I got a pack of Pokemon cards from there, and I ended up pulling this Rayquaza and Deoxys Legend card, but, like, it's the top half of the card, because they did, like, top and bottom half of cards at some point. I think they still do, I don't know. Like, I don't have the other half to this, but I have this. It's supposed to go like this, is how it is on the back, so it's supposed to be like this, but, like, you turn it sideways. So I have this in a hard case. I think I have, like, another couple of these. This one's all sorts of fucked up, but it's an Ancient Mew. I'm trying to get this slightly more centered, like, I keep hitting the wire. That's not even close to being centered. It's all over the place, but I have this Ancient Mew from the movie. I have a couple others of these. It's got a cool back and stuff. I think this might have been inherited from one of my cousins. Not entirely sure. I, for some reason, have a hollow Hitmonchan in here, and also on the back there's a hollow Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. I really wish this autofocus would actually autofocus. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz, it's like I don't know why I have that. Oh yeah, here we go. Another one of these. This one's in a lot better condition. This one isn't bent. The other one is very much bent. If I just grab the other one, you can see it's got, like, creases and stuff in it. They're the same card. This doesn't have a thing. This is in one of the Hoopa sleeves because I put it in there a while ago. But I had those 2. I have a sleeved Yveltal EX. Yveltal Yveltal. I always used to say Yveltal. I'm actually wearing my Yveltal shirt right now. I have that. Here's a Japanese Arcanine. It's like a really, like, chibi Arcanine. It looks really cool. And on the other side is another Ancient Mew. Let's push that down. I have another Ancient Mew. I don't know how much these are worth. I should probably look it up. But I have 3 of them. And then I have a bunch of other random cards in this pile of cards. And stuff. And, like, anything that looks like it should be in a sleeve, I'll put it in a sleeve. Here's some dust. All this stuff is very dusty. Like, anything that looks like it should be in a sleeve, I will put it in a sleeve. Everything that has needed to be in a sleeve is already in there. Oh, this Dunsparce, though? That should be a sleeve. Dunsparce, though? I think I saw this recently. I watched Max Mofo. And, I think he did a video on cards, this, like cards from this thing. It was, like, a special, like, tropical set. And I actually remember this art, because it was, like, a bunch of different things that, like, went into, one picture. This is gonna go in a sleeve. I'm putting you in a Luigi. Hold up. Luigi. There you go. Luigi. You're in a Luigi now. What else is here? A lot of other cards are just in bad condition. Here's a here's the Lieutenant Surgeon Electabuzz, but Japanese. I'm gonna put that in a sleeve because it's hollow. Put that to the side. If I ever get any of this stuff graded, it's gonna be like shittily graded. I have Reverse Hollow Regirock. Bunch of other stuff. Galactic stuff. Here's an Electrode. This Electrode looks really dumb. Some more like base set stuff. Here's a OG Pikachu. And actually, I remember this Pikachu actually has a smudge on it. Can you see that? Yeah, it's got like a whole smudge on it. This is probably worth jack shit. But there's two different types of those Pikachus. One of them has yellow cheeks and one of them has red. And this one has red cheeks because the original Pikachu had frickin' yellow. I actually want to look this up if I can like type yellow cheek Pikachu versus red. Yeah, the original base set one had yellow, and I don't know, like, stuff here. Most valuable common card, according to this website. Pikachu remains one of the most popular Pokemon worldwide, and despite this card being a common, it can sell for hundreds of dollars in gem mint condition. Interesting to note. My phone. About this card is the red cheeks on the Pikachu, which later changed to the color yellow. So this is the original Pikachu. It originally came like this. And then they changed it to yellow. So I have a more rare version of this card, but it's got this giant smudge on it, and I have no idea what that smudge is even from. It's going in a Luigi anyway. I'm putting this Pikachu in a Luigi. And then I'll read the rest of that paragraph. Boom. It's going in there. Yeah, pretty much just like, that's the most rare common card, and I fucked it all up. Somehow. But oh well. What else is in this abomination of a pile of cards? Charmander. There's a cool looking energy. Even more potions, power plus. I don't know why they have so many old, like really, really old Pokemon cards mixed together with all this other stuff. Reverse Hollow Macargo, Reverse Hollow Nidorino, Delcatty, Metang. I think we've pretty much gotten the entirety of this, of like all the cool stuff out of this pile. I don't know if the plasma cards are worth anything, but they're cool, like Cryogonal. And I have a Durant here, and also I have a Team Plasma Grunt. That's the small pile of cards that I grabbed. And then also this part of the pile can go away. I'm gonna put, take a Hoopa sleeve. I'm gonna put this, thing. It's actually creased. I don't know if you can even see it. Oh wait, if I do this, maybe? Yeah, it's got a crease on it. It's probably still not worth anything, but I'm putting it in a Hoopa anyway. That's going in a Hoopa. Alright, so I have a bunch of stuff all the way back here. I don't have my other light turned on, but I have a bunch of stuff all the way back there, and we're just gonna go. I want this thing to be straight. I've already been recording for 20 minutes. Okay. First thing I'm grabbing. I have this green deck box. What the hell's even in here? Oh, this is where the green sleeves came from, except some of the green sleeves are bent. In here, I think this is the psychic deck I was telling you about. So I'll keep those sleeves out. I built like a psychic deck like forever ago. I have like Deoxys and some energies and other sorts of trainers and stuff. Like whatever, I don't really care about a lot of this. More energies. Spoink, Drifloon. I have a Cresselia. I'm putting that Cresselia in a sleeve. That Cresselia is nice. It's a little bit bent, but whatever. It's not like bent, but it's like, I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, Delta species. Delta species used to be a thing in the TCG. This was a Steel and Psychic Gardevoir. So again, it's a little bit like that, but that's going in a thing. More stuff. There was like Delta species, other stuff. So this was a Psychic Quilava. I don't know why, because its weakness is still water, but it was a Psychic type. It used Psychic energies. I don't know why they made Delta species a thing. But I have all this other stuff. Anything else? Thought I saw like something else cool. Oh, here's a Mew. I don't know how good the Mew is, but I'll put that to the side. Oh, hello. This is a Delta species Jirachi of a Steel Psychic. And a Delta species Typhlosion, and it has the mark of the set on it, which was EX Dragon Frontiers on it. There you go. A lot of the stuff is like slightly creased, and I also have this Ghastly, which has a white taken out of it or something. This can all go back in the deck box. I'll leave the green sleeves out, and I'll just put them over here, as in over here as in off screen. I don't really want to put stuff in these sleeves. Also, I have this. I don't know what this is. I put it in a sleeve, and it's also like creased. I'm pretty sure this is a fake card. Whatever the hell this unknown is, this one looks like it's made of like straight up paper, and it's like got Pokemon Neo, and I think that's like a fastball on it. I don't know what this card is. I don't think it's legit, but I have this. It's an unknown W. I'll put it in a better green sleeve, so it's not, the sleeve isn't like bent or anything, but this card is falling apart. It also says at the top, you may have up to 4 basic Pokemon Carda, C-A-R-D-A, in your deck with unknown in their names. I don't know what the hell this card is, but I have it. I'm putting it to the side. Alright, next thing I'm grabbing. I have this giant bag of just stuff. I'm just gonna grab handfuls of cards and put the bag on the ground. There's just so many cards in here. I'm gonna try and like assort them. I'm trying to like get them all facing, or at least up and down. They're all not gonna be facing the correct direction. Yo, there's a code card in here. Hold on, I'm putting that to the side. It's what is this for? It doesn't even tell me what the thing was for. It's 2012. I don't know what set this was, but I play TCG Online right now, so I'm just gonna put that to the side. There's another code card in here. Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna hopefully remind myself to look at those at the end of the video. Sort everything to make it slightly upright. Sort everything to make it upright. I'm having a very hard time making everything slightly upright. Almost there, and got it. Okay. Here's what I picked up. We have Bulbasaur, Sabrina Psychic Control, Dusknoir, Venonat, an Oddish with a thing on it. This is just stuck to it. It's a piece of tape. I think, oh my god, I'm getting a nostalgia trip now. I think I don't know if I did this, because I don't know where these cards came from. I remember taking old Pokemon cards of mine and like getting pieces of tape and like making my own moves up and like taping over the card. I don't know if any of those are even in this, but this just says 125 on it, and I can't. It's a piece of tape. I could probably peel it off, but like I kind of don't want to. Nidoran female, Camerupt, who looks like he's just about to like do something to you. We have a Groudon. It's a cool looking Groudon. It's all bent out of shape. Here's the actual Oddish. There's still a lot of old cards in here. Okay, something just fell out. It's a thing that says 150. I don't know what that is. That's getting thrown away. Dark Persian. Now I'll put the Dark Persian to the side. Skip Bloom. What is this? What is it? What are you? A Selgor. Bronzong. Dark Arbok. It's kind of like Delta Species, but not. Because it says it's Grass Dark. But it doesn't say Delta Species on it. And also, Arbok's not a Dark type. Staravia. Shelmet, it's just going to be upside down. Timber. Joltik, upside down. Lillipup. Dwebble. Anorith. Who are you? Hooligans, Jim, and Kaz. Flip a coin. If heads, choose 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards and shuffles them into their deck. Yamask, Ultra Ball. Oh, here we go. Reverse Hollow Zoroa. It's a cute little Zoroa. Put that to the side. Chimchar. Armor Fossil level 50. They used to put levels on a lot of the cards at one point. It's a Reverse Hollow Armor Fossil. Arbok. Elite Four. Heracross. Whoever this guy's name is. Is this Aaron? Is this Elite Four Pokemon? I don't remember the Johto. Not Johto. What is this? This is a Sinnoh Elite Four. I don't remember. I think this is Sinnoh Elite Four. Lapras. Magnemite. There's a Magic the Gathering card in here for planes. I don't know where these cards came from, I'm telling you. That's just gonna go over there. What are you? A Houndoom? A Team Magma. Team Magma's Houndoom. Drowsy. Yo. Big Gauge or Teeny? Dark Patch. Whatever the hell this energy is. Oh wait, this is a special energy. It's signed. It's on the back. This is as a World Championships 2009 on the back. It's signed by someone. I don't know who that is because I can't read cursive. And I remember in school they would always tell us to do cursive in middle school because we're gonna use cursive for the rest of our lives, dude. And then I never used cursive after I graduated middle school. Here's a little sperm dude. Pawniard. Another Bulbasaur. Chansey. What the hell are you? Random Receiver. It's got Professor Juniper doing the classic hand raise thing. Bunch of other stuff. Doesn't look like any of this is important. There's a hollow fighting energy. Put that to the side. Dark Metal Energy. This looks cool. I'm putting that to the side. Here's another hollow fighting energy. That's going off to the side. Oh my god, one of these is in here? This, it says Premier Edition. I have some of these somewhere. I think they're in my bedroom upstairs. They're like these holographic things. I have a lot for, Hoenn. This is a wait. Oh my god, these are in here? Wait, I just picked them all up. McDonald's Hollow Duat? Hold on, I need this to autofocus. I really want it to autofocus. Please autofocus on the words and stuff. Because you can see the McDonald's logo. I remember these. I remember getting these. My mom had a friend who worked at McDonald's years ago. These are slightly, bent and stuff. Not like bent super badly. Please autofocus. These are important to me. There we go. Kinda. So yeah, Duat. That's going off to the side. McDonald's Servine. McDonald's Emolga. McDonald's Pansage. And McDonald's Axew. I'm gonna grab all this stuff, put it off to the side. I'll put everything back in the bag when I can. I'm gonna run out of room. I want to start putting some of these in sleeves. These are gonna go. The McDonald's ones are gonna go in Hoopas, Hoopa Unbound sleeves. I'm just gonna put some of this stuff in sleeves, just to make sure they are good. I know it would probably be better if I was like wearing gloves so that like I don't smudge the cards, but these things have already been used and they've been in a bag for so long. It doesn't really matter. what I do with these cards. Let's start putting these. The Duat can go in here. You can see me putting it in the sleeve. I don't know why it's specifically the evolutions of the starters. I apparently got this random psychic. Why is this random psychic here? That can go over there. This fighting energies. I'm not going to do any cutting in this video unless I absolutely have to, so we're just going to leave all of this in. I don't know if this dark metal energy is good at all, but I'm grabbing it. Another fighting, hollow fighting is neat looking. Should probably put the energies in, like, Luigi's. We'll eventually put more stuff in the Luigi's. The Zorua. You know, Dark Persian. I should probably, like, show it on screen so you're not looking at nothing but, like, my keyboard and 1/16 of my desktop. And this Typhlosion is cool. Boom. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to put away later. Again, I've been going for a half an hour. I think we're probably like 2% through all of my cards. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I have so much stuff. I don't even know how I'm gonna show off the binders. I don't know how that's gonna work. Because I have binders and binders of stuff. Some of it's mine, some of it I actually inherited from friends who gave me their cards years ago. So there we go. That's everything in the thing. I'm going to open the bag again, just grab another handful of cards. Like, there's still a whole massive bag of cards. Grab another big old handful. This is, I think, an even bigger handful than before. Please let me get them. Like, a lot of these cards are still, like, in such bad condition, but oh well. I just have all this stuff here. Some of this stuff is just so bad. I got it, like, halfway. It's, like, halfway right now. Hold on. Hold up. It's almost there. Almost. There. And one more. And we're good. So here's another stack of cards that I happen to own in this bag. We got Unknown. Is that G? I have too many cards in my hand. I'm going to put some of these on the table. Pokemon Collector, Weepin' Bell, Quag? Was that a Hollow Quag? Hollow Quagsire going off to the side. Oh, they got a Kecleon, Shuppet, Reverse Hollow Weavile, Koga's Pidgey, Paris, Lickitung, Energy, Butterfree, Persian, Tauros, Gloom, Kingler, Tentacool, Executor, Nidorina, more old school cards, Fearow, Persian, Primeape, Dodrio, Marowak, Lickitung. Here's a old school Rhydon, who's for some reason like really black. I don't know why. It's more black than gray. Dodrio, Executor, Farfetch'd, Seal, Root Fossil, Energy, Poliwhirl. Oh, here's another one of these. 2009 Championships cards of a signed card from whoever the hell this is with a Nidoran. Put you off to the side. Energy, double full heal. This is another one of those from the same guy. Whoever this person is, they got this energy. Paris. Holland's Electrode. Who the hell is Holland? Harlan. I don't know who Harlan is. Here is a... Is this hollow? It's like only like the border is hollow. The card itself kind of isn't. It's a more Delta species, fire-type Heracross. Team Magma card stuff. Here's a good boy, good girl, Shello, Sentret, fire-type Shelgon. Just regular old Bidoof. Reverse hollow, unknown question mark. You are a hollow Dialga. You look cool. I'm trying to get like the hollow effect on. That's gonna go off to the side. Electric type Golduck, Growlithe, Delta species hollow Horsey from EX Holon Phantoms. I don't know who Holon is. Who the fuck is Holon? I have this. That's gonna go off to the side. Hollow Drifblim, that's trash looking. Aggron. Here's another one of those cards. 2009. It's a Uxie from whoever this is. Cherim. Other stuff. Hollow. This is the set I remember from when I was younger. I have a Bulbasaur with this, and I really liked the card. It's a Dusclops from EX Crystal Guardians. Whatever Crystal Guardians is. But I have some other cards from that. Dark Arbok. I feel like the dark cards actually... It's like signed? There's like a mark on the card. It's like a little hollow mark right there. I'm going to put that to the side. Dark Wartortle also as well. Machoke, Weedle, Squirtle, Charmander, Dark Gloom, Dodrio. There's a Krabby from Crystal Guardians, but it's got like a bend up there. There's one of them Dittos. I can't even tell if this is a Ditto. It's a Clay, Blossom, Carvana. I keep moving this thing because like my hand is on the wire. Team Aqua Carvana. Stuff. Walrein. We have a cool Jolteon that's got a crease up there, and a really fucked up reverse hollow Team Magma's Lairon. Put those to the side as well. Even if they aren't even in good condition, I don't really care. But here's all those cards. I will eventually do something with all of these cards. I have even more in this bag. We're not even close to being done with this bag. Another handful. We got like one more handful of cards. And I actually managed to get a lot of these. You're gonna love some of the cards that are in here. I'm seeing the backs of them. Actually, those are the fronts. Hold up. Getting this whole set and done. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. We have Spoink, Upside Down, Whismur. We have some other good cards in here. We have, was it King of Clubs? Black Rhinoceros, go. Black Rhinoceros. That's going to the side. We've got, Two of Diamonds, Yellow Mongoose. Really rare card. Eight of Diamonds, Crested Porcupine. Ammonite. There's a hollow Ammonite. Hairy Mama, for Alligator, Talo. Oh, we got a Gennett. 9 of spades. That's spades, right? Yeah, it's spades. Paris, Cubone, Huntail, Dodrio, Delta species, Dratini, Sandslash. A lot of these cards... Oh, this is a weird one. I don't know what this is. I think this might be a special one. It's like an energy and it's got like this cool back to it, but it's not the Japanese back. It's a different type of back. A lot of the stuff that I don't care about. Also, the Rattata EX Team Rocket returns. Hollow Rattata. Good rat boy. A lot of this stuff is just probably going to get, like, sold in bulk. Like, all, like, the really good stuff I might hold on to. But a lot of this other stuff I might get rid of in bulk. Here's a Master Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose a basic or evolution of those cards. Show it to your opponent and put it in your hand. Put the other 6 cards at the top of your deck and shuffle afterwards. I like that. Oddish. Oh, here we go. I like this Entei. I remember this Entei. It's a nice hollow Entei. It's got creases and stuff in it, but like I really like this Entei. You can barely even see what's got on it, but I remember that one. Flareon, Kecleon, Misty's Tentacruel, other Tentacruel, Weepinbell, Dark Muck, Dark Marowak. It looks like he's gonna fucking, like, kill you. It's like Darth Vader or something. Oh, here we go, Dark Vaporeon. I remember this card. Dark Vaporeon. I have a story with some cards as well. I remember, in, like, middle school, elementary school, whatever, I had a bunch of cards. And, I gave them to who I thought was a friend because I wanted to do trading, and they said, oh, they would bring their really good cards to trade tomorrow, so I gave it to them in advance. Also, I saw this Wartortle on this page. Hold on. Most valuable uncommon card. Wartortle is a bit sleepier. Bit of a sleeper in the set, despite being an uncommon. Wartortle is historically very tough to find in gem mint condition. Some people believe this is due to the uncommon card slot in the, what is that? In the something, front or back. In the O? Wherever that is. In the front or back, leaving it open to frequent damage. You're going in a sleeve. Immediately. I don't know how good of a card this is, but according to this website, it says it's the most popular uncommon card in that. But yeah, I remember losing a lot of cards. I had a like a Blaine's Arcanine and a couple other really cool cards in the stuff that I tried to give to this person. Here's another thing with a sticky note on it. 75. Sandslash, Golduck, Graveler, Tentacruel, Golem, Kingler, Vagina, Weezing, Golbat, other random energies, Ladian, Manectric, Metagross, Ninetales, Energy, Venonat. What are you? Imposter? Imposter, you say? Imposter? That's going into Luigi. It's going right in a Luigi right now. Imposter Professor Oak. Cool. There's another handful of cards. I don't know if I'm going to put music in this video. Am I going to put music in this video? I've been recording for 45 or 43 minutes, and I am not even close to being done with all of these cards. Not even close. What is this? There's another thing in this. It's a coin, but it's not really a coin. It's a Chansey coin, but it's not like the other kinds of coins. It's a 1999 Wizards of the Coast coins. This is, I guess, what the coins used to be. That's probably rare, maybe. But that was in the bag. All the rest of the cards are already here, so I don't have to do anything. This looks like the other Unknown, but it's not, like, weird. Unknown D, Sabrina's Ghastly, Hippopotas, Meowth, Delta Species Dratini. I don't know when Blaine ever got a Mankey, but he did. Machop. This isn't a sleeve for some reason. It's an Abra. This just came in a sleeve. I'll put that to the side. Delta Species Persian. It's Dark and Steel. Delta Species Primeape. It's stuck to the Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Unknown K, Smoochum, some other energy type stuff, Pidgey, Squirtle, Stuff, Remoraid, Quillfish, so many of these Squirtles, Venonat, Skiplooms. There's specific types of cards that I want to find while looking through all these. I'm surprised I have so many duplicates of all these old, like, Jungle Set, Base Set, Fossil Set cards. And it's not... I haven't been looking at the capture, so probably a lot of this is out of focus, but, like, you can see that what the card is, kinda. I wish it would focus more. I could, like, do this, but then that's, like, got a glare or whatnot. You know what the cards are. You can see them. I'm also saying them. Spearow, Nidoran. We can just scroll through these. I'm not seeing anything super spectacular out of this. Like, I don't own a Charizard, I don't think. And if I did, it wouldn't be in here. You can see this is just all old cards. That's all the rest of the stuff that's in here. I remember doing something to this Eevee. Or one of these Eevees. Here's another thing with a dollar on it. I don't know why. A bunch of old cards. Sabrina's Hypno is probably cool. Giovanni's Meowth. Parasect. Yeah, that's the entire bag of stuff. I'm gonna put all these cards back in the bag. I still have all these other cards off to the side. I'll put them in sleeves later. I want to just keep rolling with the cards. I have so many cards I am about to put into this bag again. And they're all going to get super jumbled up. But, oh well. That can stay there. I think these cards were also in this bag, if I'm not mistaken. And there you go. Big old bag of cards. It's a Ziploc bag. Okay, that's going on the floor. Next. I want to get these out of the way. If I can, like, grab them all and get them out of the drawer properly. I don't want to, like, damage any of the cards. Oh, they're probably already damaged as is. It's all curved. I have a bunch of binder sleeves. Like, binder stuff. But they're not actually in a binder. I can't tell if some of these are doubled up. Yeah, some of these are doubled up to have multiple of the same. So you can see this is more stuff. It's got more Weeping Bells in it. So that stuff is doubled up. Put that on the floor. Here's more cards. It's kind of hard to get them all in the shot because of how the angle is. Here's nothing but fire energies. Here's nothing but old school trainers. Nothing on the back. I can just kind of say these. A whole sheet of fighting energies. Just more energies. I think these are just sheets of energies. Yeah, most of these are just sheets of energy cards. Here's some other Pokemon. I don't really need to show these. These are actually, like, all original cards. Again, but just stacked up and in sleeves. I have a lot of duplicates, apparently. In this one sleeve, there is, let's see, 4 more Meowths. So, I don't know where these sleeves came from. I don't remember if these used to be my brother's or not. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to put away later. More stuff, just more, again, these are a lot of old cards, but they've been sitting in here. Okay, here's one I didn't show off. Here's a Kangaskhan. You can see Kangaskhan. More old school cards. Energy, trainer. Yeah, this one wasn't super crazy, just more... Oh wait, nope, there's one. There's one super cool card. It is this, Japanese Sabrina's Venomoth. Is in there. Just put these next to my chair. What am I grabbing next? I have a couple more of these sleeves. I need to find a better place to put these. There's more energy cards. Next thing I'm grabbing. Here's a Machamp tin with nothing in it. You could say it's it looks very sus. I'll leave that there. What else am I grabbing? Here is a Zapdos deck box. I don't know what's in here. It used to belong to someone. It's got writing on it. Let's see what's in the Zapdos deck box. The first handful is nothing but energies, so I'm gonna put all the energies down. More stuff, more energies. There's a lot of energies in here. Here's a hollow rainbow energy. More of them. Is this only energy cards? this entire thing was only energy cards. Cool. So if I ever decide to make actual decks, I will never run out of energies, especially with all the other stuff that I just did. So that's cool. Yeah, cool. This could just all go back inside the Zapdos. Good. I'll put that to the side. I have this. This isn't really anything special. It's another theme deck. I don't know where the code card to this is, if there even came with one, but it's a black and white boundaries crossed deck. It's just got cards in here. The card in here is Black Kyurem. I guess I can show Black Kyurem. I have it at the front of the deck, but there you go. Black Kyurem, Hollow. It's nothing. There's other cards in here that aren't super crazy. I'm looking after just like other stuff that aren't from the theme decks, because I know what's in the theme deck already. That can get put somewhere. I have... no, Machamp fell. I'm trying to get him to stay. He's not gonna stay, probably. Probably not. Whatever. This box of stuff, it's got Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno on it. It's cool. It says Pokemon trading card game at the top. It's very dusty. What the hell's in here? Oh, there's some stuff in here. Alright, so we'll start with what didn't come out first, which are some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Zone Eater, Chrysalis Dolphin, very nice pink dolphin, Cosmic Horror Gengil, Mausoleum of the Emperor, Black Petra, D-Spirit, Destiny Mirage, Ambulanceroid. I feel like he deserves a sleeve, to be honest. Optimal Bombardment, and Bitelon. Those were in there. The ambulance guy is getting a Luigi sleeve. Absolutely. I don't know what use this has, but there you go. Luigi. Other cards that were in the actual thing consist of, we got Diglett, Cubone, Quag, Wishcash, Larvitar, Dr. Bustdown, Pupitar, Geodude, Cubone. Looks like it's a lot of fighting and ground and stuff. Combuskin, Pupitar, Delta Species Cacturn, Primeape, Delta Species Shelder. He looks like he's gonna frickin' eat you. Doduo, Slackoff, Doduo, Seal, Delta Species Normal Type Seal, Talo, EX, Destiny, Deoxys, Swablu, but it's like bent. So a Whelp, Fairy, Meowth. What are you? EX Unseen Forces, Hollow Noctowl, who looks like it's his turn on the Xbox right now. I think you get a sleeve, probably. That one's in pretty good condition. Corsola, Lombre, Spheal, Marill. Well, they had some hollows with like the Pokeball symbol on it. Dugong. There's a hollow Mudkip. Barboach, Wartortle, Staryu, Swablu, Delta Species Water-type Swablu. Speaking of Swablu, it's announced that the next Pokemon Go Community Day is for Swablu, and that's kind of a disappointment. Because Swablu is already a very common Pokemon as is. This Swampert looks cool. It's Hollow Swampert. That can go off to the side. Oh, here's that unknown. Actually, this is a different unknown. This is E. But it's another one of these unknowns. The card looks really weird. Also, the back of the card has an S written on it. Ralts, Baltoy, Drowsy, Duskull, Delta Species Brava, Trapinch. He's a hollow Nidoking from Dragon Frontiers. Sure. Carvana, Poochyena, hollow Delta Species, EX Delta Species. Dratini. Oh, yo, Ditto Pikachu. Yo, that's a cool card. Chinchou, Delta Species Gligar, Voltorb, Larvitar. This thing is so bright. It is insanely bright. EX Delta Species Dragonite. It's electric steel. I really want it to autofocus more. What if I turn off autofocus? What is it gonna look like? No, how do I do this again? Properties, configure video. Let me turn off autofocus and do this. Is this better? This isn't really better. Can I make it better? Can I make it better? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's much better. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Now we're so much more focused. Yeah, that's going in a sleeve. Dratini. It's only been nearly an hour and I haven't done that yet. EX Unseen Forces Quilava. A lot of the stuff I want to look up the prices of at some point. EX Dragon Frontiers Delta Species Fire-type Ralts. Bagon. Golbat, Silcoon, Weedle, Bellsprout, Nidoran, Nincada, Seedot, Scyther. Oh, hello, Dark Celebi. Hollow. This is a cool looking card. EX Crystal Guardians Venusaur. Hoppip. Sceptile looks nice. Nice hollow Sceptile. Wurmple. There's a hollow Snow Cloud cast form. Sure. Oh, old school Wooper. Yo, it's not hollow or anything, but that's an old school Wooper from whatever set this was for when Gen 2 first had its cards. I want to sleeve that. Poliwag, Delta Species Eevee, Holon's Magneton, whoever the hell Holon is. EX Deoxys, Hollow Skarmory. Delta Species, Steel-type Nidoqueen, Ladybug, Great Ball, and Regirock EX. That's a cool card. Okay, I need to sleeve more of these as we go along as well, but Regirock is going in a hoop right now. That was everything in the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, I guess, tin? I guess it was a container of container 4 cards, and also the Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. Boom, that will go all back in there. What's next? I can showcase this. It doesn't have anything in it. This was an old deck box that was at, I believe, Burger King? Yeah, Burger King. I broke it. It doesn't work anymore. It was a deck box, and I put too many cards in it, and it doesn't actually, like, close anymore. It used to close, but it was a Darkrai deck box, and this is freaking cool. So yeah. I don't eat at Burger King anymore. I think I said it in a recent stream highlight. Someone was asking me what my my favorite and least favorite fast food is, and I really like Chick-fil-A, and I don't like Burger King, because the last time I had Burger King, like, 10 plus years ago, I got food poisoning. It might have been around the time I actually got this deck box. I don't remember. But there you go. Next thing I can grab. This is a 2010 World Championships Hawaii deck from, I guess, like, the winner. Nothing super crazy in here, but here's what the back looks like. We can take a look at their deck. Anything cool in here. Some stuff. This is just the deck that they used. I don't know if this was the winner of the whole tournament or whatnot, but you can see everything that's in here. It's a lot of different energies. Here's the same Yuxi, but signed by a different person. Can I read this? I think this name is Michael. Signed by someone named Michael. Yeah, there's not a lot of Pokemon in here. It's a lot of, like, energies and other sorts of stuff, but the deck box is super screwed up. Oh well. But there's that. I don't remember when I got that, but I have it. And I said we're sorting through all my Pokemon cards today, and I just want to show that off. So the deck box sucks. We've got, on the topic of other stuff, we've got another one, 2011 World Championships deck. I really don't remember why I wanted to get these World Championship decks and whatnot, but here's the back. I really like the backs, actually. The backs look amazing. And all this other stuff. that's in here. Bunch of Professor Junipers, other sorts of stuff. Everything that's in here. I want to see the Pokemon. They've got signed Typhlosions. I guess they used... yeah. Oh, wow. Like, the only Pokemon that's in this deck is Cyndaquil and Typhlosion, and also Quilava at the front. And I guess the rare candies like you evolve them instantly. And there's also some Reshirams as well. These Reshirams are cool. It's got Outrage and Blue Flare. A couple of Reshirams as well. Pretty neat deck. All things considered. Probably not the best to, like, scrape the cards against my desk, because I think I scraped one of the cards in here. I don't know if these World Championships decks are actually, like, worth anything. But there we go. That's another one of those done. This is something not even related. This is a Pokemon Adventure Junior game. Pokemon Junior Adventure game. It's like a little baby game. I can't get it in the full shot, but it's like a card game thing. That's not even related to this. We've got another bag of cards. What's in this bag of cards? Yo, there's a code card in here? Hold up. Code card for Black and White Plasma Blast. I'll put this to the side as well. I want to see these cards, since now I'm actually going to try and use them. This is another bag of cards I had. There's apparently more modern cards in here, because there's a Jangmo-O in here, which is Sun and Moon, which is not that old, which actually is like 5 years old now. 4 years old now. Crazy. I kind of want to breeze through more of these. Look at this, Jinx is cool looking. Like, I really want to find, like, all the cool stuff. I like this Vaporeon. I like this Flareon. Indigo Plateau. That's a cool Indigo Plateau with Celebi. There's a Hollow Blossom. I can't show it very well, but I'll put that to the side. There was also some energy cards that had, like, locations from Gen 2 when they were doing the Gen 2 cards. So here's an Ampharos with the lighthouse, which from the city I forget because I haven't played Gen 2 in a long time. More stuff. Nothing super spectacular in here. There's a hollow Politoed. Sure. That can get put to the side. Hollow Darkness Energy. Fracture. Whoa. Hold up. Arceus. It's a Psychic type Arceus. This thing keeps going all over the place, but here you go. Hollow Psychic Arceus. I remember those cards. Reversal Trigger. And nothing else crazy. There's also an instruction booklet in here. For... oh, it's a Diamond and Pearl card list. For all the stuff in, I guess, the base set of Diamond and Pearl or something. Huh. Oh no, Legends Awaken? It says Stormfront on here. There's some other cards. I guess it's just, like, multiple card sets, and, like, I can flip it over, and you can see, like, other cards. Like, here's, like, a Regigigas X. And some other stuff in here. Oh, it's also a rule book. The other side is the rule book, and one side is a card list. That's neat. That's probably worth nothing. If I had to guess. But there's another bag of cards done. 1 hour, 3 minutes into the recording. Not even close to being done. Nowhere close to being done. I'm not even going to be able to get this in the full shot, but, I believe this is a card list / playmat for Platinum Arceus. Yeah, this is a whole... it might be a poster. Is it a poster? Oh, no, it's a poster of, like, a bunch of different Arceus stuff. I'm not going to be able to get that in the shot, but I have this cool poster on the other side of the card list. So that's neat. I've got other playmats. I think this was the playmat that might have come with, the deck. Like, the, one of the decks or something. But I remember, here's another story. I remember bringing, he's got the rules on the back. I remember bringing probably this exact playmat, as well as the the Green Tornado and Red Frenzy decks that I showed at the beginning, this, to school. We had, like, a thing at our school called Project Extend, which was pretty much just, like, an aftercare program for parents who can't pick up their kids after school. And me and my friends used to play Pokemon cards. I remember that. We also used to do a bunch of stuff on our DSs, like, doing, like, underground base stuff in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and, like, New Super Mario Bros. Multiplayer. I think this is another card list or something. Don't care about that. I've got another playmat, which I think it's from World Championships 2010. I apparently have, so here's this. I can't show it because of my camera angle. We've got a bag of damage counters. Here is a foreign Pokemon rulebook. I don't know what language this is. But it's, Pokemon Schnapsidelaire. It's the Rain book, and on the bottom it says Spiel. Might be German. I don't know. That might be racist to say. But we got that. I've got... Oh, fuck. I accidentally punched it out. I've got slightly unpunched damage counters, except for this poison. I got OG damage counters. Let's just put that. We got OG damage counters in the cardboard. Here are some holographic Pokemon Diamond and Pearl stickers that are in this drawer that I have. Sure. We can finally get into this, because this is here. This is a binder. I'll try and showcase some of the other stuff, because I can't get a full shot because of the camera, unless I, like, do this, maybe. I'll probably just pick it up. Here you go, you can see the whole binder. This was a binder inherited from a friend of mine. I believe they are trans now, so I call them Kylie. But we have just stuff in here. I don't want to see if there even is anything in here. I think there was at one point. That might be where all the sleeves were before. A lot of this, it just says... There's not even anything in here. It's sorted, though. There's, like, dividers and stuff. You see, like, it says electric, and there's, like, other dividers and stuff. There's actually nothing in here. Which is interesting. I don't know where all the cards went. But I have this binder. There used to be cards in here, I think. Oh god, we're getting to the... Oh my god. Okay, so... I think this is most of my cards. Giant, thick, white binder we got here. I don't know how I'm gonna show this. I think I'm gonna stand up. We're gonna put this down. I'm gonna stand up and point the webcam down at the binder. Because I think this is where all of my stuff came from. We've got other sleeves that aren't actually attached to anything. So they probably suck. What do we got in here? I need to, like... I'm gonna have to, like, make it focus again, so hold on. How is this even gonna work? Configure video... How am I gonna make this focused? Too more far away, maybe like that. I think like that we can do, something like that. You can see my mouse. There's an Aerodactyl EX in here. I need to look at the capture to make sure it's capturing everything properly, but we got a bunch of just stuff. Did I sort it by alphabetical order? Someone sorted it by alphabetical order. Because it goes from Barboach to Beautyfly and Beldums. So I think it's all in actual alphabetical order. Yeah, it really is. And it's just a bunch of cards. I need to, like, have it, like, right here, maybe. Not sure. There's more camera-ups. There's a camera-upped EX Crystal Guardians. I still haven't found the specific Pokemon cards I'm actually looking for in this stuff. Here's a Celebi EX card. That's in a thing. Is a Charizard. Oh, wait, no, here's one. Here's one. These specific cards I am looking for. I am taking everything that has this out. This, for anyone who doesn't know, is an e-reader card. It's got a little thing, the e-reader logo, and a thing on it. I have right next to me. I need to put batteries in it. But we've got my e-reader right here, and I actually want to show that as well in this video, because I want to find all my cards that have that. So I'm surprised everything in here is in alphabetical order. Need to like move the wire to this again, so it's like better. You're just gonna see the wire, whatever. I'm gonna have to keep moving this. I want to move this wire more, so it doesn't get in the way. Oh, there's more Deoxys there. Here's a Darkrai. A cool Darkrai. There's another one of those Ditto Pikachus. Oh, I've also got Ditto Charmander, Ditto Geodude, and Ditto, EX Deoxys, Donphan, and Delta Species Dragonair. Oh, hello. This is a shiny. Wait, this is a shiny Drifloon. I didn't know this card. I don't remember this card ever existing. It's a shiny Drifloon. I wanted to talk about this, because I actually have a different one of these Dragonites somewhere. This is an old Dragonite. I have a special one of these. If I find it, that'd be cool. Because I don't know where it is. Oh, here's a Dunsparce, yes. It's a hollow Dunsparce with the e-reader stuff. We're taking you out. Where did I put the other card? Oh god, I don't know where I put the other e-reader card. Hold on. You're gonna see darkness. I'm just gonna put it on top of the Luigi sleeves. Nope. Skip the page. I'm just letting you skim all these. Even if I don't even know if it's in focus, I'm trying to like look back and forth between my binder and the capture. I never liked this card. I remember this. It's an Electrike with like a Lickitung tongue. Like, it looks really weird. Can I, like, get it better focused? Kinda. Not really. Here's that Entei again. Here's a Fire-type Feebas. Crystal Guardian Sphero. I remember this card. You can see that there. Oh, we got another one. Ghastly. I mostly wanted to make this video and sort all these cards just so I can find these. So I'll put the face cam down, put that card over there. More cards. Gingagner over there. Giovanni's Machop. And who the hell sorted these? Like, actually, I don't remember doing this. It might have been my dad. Or my brother. I really don't know. Okay, this thing's starting to get, like, heavy. It's leaning on top of my Switch, which probably shouldn't. Other cards that you can see. Other cards. I think we're getting to the end of this binder. Not seeing any more e-reader ones. Here's a Delta Species Kabuto. Oh, wait, no. It's on the next page. I like this Kingler. It's got, like, red crystals. It's a fire type. It's a Fire and Steel Kingler. Oh, wait. No? Is it? Okay, no, it's right here. It's this Kingler right here. It's a hollow as well. We take you. I'm just going to put you right over there. We've also got on this page, there's a Coughing. Which I think is just, it's underneath this Kingler. So we're going to take Coughing out. There we go. Crystal Guardians, Laron, over there. Over there? I don't know why I'm, like, making my voice really high. Light Golduck. I don't remember there being light cards, but I have a light Golduck in here. Also, a lot of these cards that are going to be in these binders, so here's a cool Lucario, that are going to be in these binders are up to Gen 4, because I stopped collecting Pokemon cards right after Gen 5 came out. So a lot of the stuff is, if it hasn't been relevant already, everything I don't know where it came from is older. Or is more, some of it's more modern. But a lot of these cards are also... Yes! 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 I wanted to find these too! Oh, you're going in a Luigi right now. Or a Hoopa, I'm not sure, but here we go. My sweet child. Manaphy. As you can see the comb I use. My sweet child. You need to go in a sleeve. I wanted to look for all my Manaphy cards as well. By doing this. We're really close to the end here. Of this binder. It's super... Actually, no we're not. There's still a lot. There's another one of those Mews. Here's a Delta Species Mewtwo. Which is neat. Delta Species Milotic to go with the other thing. Is that a shiny Metagross? I have a shiny Metagross. Hold on. Actually, no, you can stay in there. I left the Drifloon alone. But that's cool. I didn't know about that. I don't remember that, at least. More things. We're in the M's. Again, more stuff. More stuff. Nothing super crazy. Here's a Crystal Guardian's Numel. Psychic Poison, or whatever, Ammonite there. For Delta Species. Pachirisu's cute. There's a Palkia over there. Here's some Pichus and Pikachus and stuff. I actually have some other Pokemon cards upstairs that I just remembered. Wait, Pikachu. Almost did not get this. It's not anything crazy, but there was like a wheel of Pikachus. It was like a Pikachu in every language, pretty much. That's in my bedroom. That's something I'm not going to show. It's just a bunch of Pikachu cards, but in different languages. It's nothing crazy. Here's a Poliwag. I want this Poliwag. It is underneath this Steel-type Pikachu. Good. More cards. Really close to the end, I swear. Here's a Pupitar. Boom. More cards. More cards. Oh, wait, almost didn't get this. Here's a Quilava. We want to get this Quilava. Oh, there's a Raichu. Good. Good stuff. Love finding all this stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Right next to Rattata, we've got, Hawon Phantoms, Delta Species Rayquaza, Water and Steel. Here's another Rayquaza. Here's another Rayquaza, but it's Fire-type. And here's a Regice and Registeel. I remember in elementary school, me and my friends would argue about, Rayquaza, because they would say Rayquaza, and I would say Rayquaza, because Rayquaza is correct, and anyone who says Rayquaza is actually wrong, because it's like Quasar, it's like space-themed, it's Rayquaza. Who says, people who say Rayquaza should not be trusted. I think we used to say, like, Rayquaza evolves into Rayquaza, or something like that, and it was like a longer version of the same Pokemon. Which is dumb stuff you say when you're young. I know I'm not getting all of these in the shot, but if there's something important, I will show it anyway. Like, I see all the stuff. Some more cast forms and stuff. And things. And stuff. Oh, Tangela. Here is a Tangela with the e-reader stuff. All of it's getting thrown on top of my phone right now. Oh, there's a Torchic as well. Boom. Don't look at that. Here's a Togepi, Water-type Togepi. Some more Typhlosions. The weight of this binder is weighing down on my Switch right now. Thank God we're done. There's another one of those Wartortles. I'm hoping that's in a better condition Wartortle. Crystal Guardians, Wigglytuff. I'm usually someone who keeps track of my stuff. Oh, here's a grass-type Wooper. He's so happy. He's so happy. Look at him. I take care of a lot of my old cards. This Zigzagoon looks weird. And here's a Zapdos. Is the Zapdos creased? I think that Zapdos might be creased. Oh well. That's this whole white binder. So anything that's not like taken care of properly is probably not mine. But here's this white binder. Completely done. Also, I like bent the thing so it's not like fully done. We got more binders. I just have to sit down. Oh my god, this one's super thick. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have like 8 more binders, not even kidding. I did not realize how long this video would be. Alright, so I have a couple red binders. So here we go, it's just red. Got a couple red binders. Here's a terrible condition Japanese Lieutenant Surge Pikachu. You can see the Pocket Monsters thing on the back. More stuff. Dark Dragonair is cool. We got a Japanese Houndour over there. And I'm just gonna hopefully skim through most of this. I'm gonna still try and get everything in the shot. And look for the cards that I want to look for. Which is e-reader cards and also Manaphy's. Here is a Japanese Sabrina's Mr. Mime. The Spearow used to look really weird. It was like really yellow. I don't know why. Just pointing it out while I'm looking at it. Even more stuff. A lot of this stuff you've seen already. There's not really much to say about it. Just want to make sure I didn't miss an e-reader. Oh, there's an e-reader Snorunt down here. We'll take that. Boom, 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 boom. Sabrina's Kadabra. Pikachu. This is definitely not alphabetical. I don't know why the white binder was alphabetical. I don't remember whose card this was, but this was a World Championships 2006 Mew that got put through the washing machine. Might have been my friend who gave me the other binder because I was notorious for keeping good care of all of my things, and they were notorious for trashing all of their things. So that might have been theirs. You can see the back again. Nothing else crazy here. Nothing else. There's a Lopunny up there. If there's a glare, you can't see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else super good. Again, it's a lot of cards I've already shown, because they're all from the same sets. And all come from relatively the same place. I'm also half expecting a lot of this stuff to be stuck together. I'm feeling stickiness on some of these pages. I don't know where the stickiness came from, but it is very... some of the pages are sticky. Here's a Cyrus Darkrai. I don't remember Cyrus ever getting a Darkrai, but that's a dope card. You're not seeing anything cool anymore. Here's a Cynthia Spiritomb. I like that. Cynthia does in fact have a Spiritomb. And then nothing else. Bunch of blank pages for some reason, and then some stuff here. This isn't even attached to the binder itself. This is just in the binder. Well, that's all that. Need to close this up. Put you down. So many things are around my room, my office room now. What is this? Is there anything even in here? I don't know where this came from. Hold on. So here is a Pokemon Black and White binder, which I think has the entire base set of Black and White in here. Whoever, I think my mom probably, like, got this from somebody. But it's got, like, the entire Black and White base set. I'm pretty sure. Like, I recognize some of these cards from the TCG Online stuff, because I was doing that. Actually, some of these cards aren't. There's a random Ninetales. That's definitely not from this. Oh, here we go. I think I got this card. Some of these cards might be mine, because I remember owning this. This is a Zekrom. I actually want to put this in a sleeve, instead of having it be in the binder. Hold on. This is going to go in a Hoopa. I want this specifically in a sleeve, because it's a really, really nice card. Full art, Zekrom. There you go. Put that to the side. I don't remember if I had these, but there's a Reshiram and Zekrom card over there. More Undone Pages Kit. So it's probably not the whole set. There's a lot of cards from Black and White in here. Can I get the next page? Like, kind of stuck. Kinda stuck. Okay, there's an Arceus X card here. So that's not from this set. It has a bunch of trainers and energies and stuff. I could put the Arceus in a thing later, but I wanted to do the Zekrom, because the Zekrom is cool. So this was a short binder. A lot of these cards also definitely came from my mom, who goes to garage sales all the time. I actually have a hard case. Random hard case. The Manaphy's going in a... The Manaphy is going in a Hoopa. It's a very bad condition Manaphy now, but the Manaphy's going in a Hoopa. And then this is going in a hard case. If I can get it open. It's a very dusty hard case, but... There we go. Cool. That is deserved, because Manaphy's my favorite Pokemon. What else is in here? I have a hard case. A code card. I put a code card in here. This is the code card to the deck! Wait! Where did I put it? This deck. I can actually use this deck online now. I'm not going to show you the card. I'm going to input the code later. But I apparently put the code card in there. Okay. That's good to know. That's not important. Oops. Oh, many binders. So many binders. And that's not even everything when I'm done with the binders. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Almost. Here's another red binder. I don't know what's good in here. There's an Erica's Hollow Venusaur in here. Delta Species Pidgey. There's a Spiritomb over there. Oh, there's a Celebi card. Cool Celebi. A lot of the stuff I'll put in sleeves later. That's literally the whole thing. There's also an Ursaring. Yeah, there's nothing in this binder. That can go on the floor. Oh, we have so much stuff still. Okay, let's take a break from some of the binders. Let's take a break from binders here. I'm gonna try and get this into a better position again. That's not really gonna happen. I have another Ziploc bag of cards. Here's the first half of them, because they're in one direction, and the others are in a different direction. And it actually starts out with a Jirachi, which I will put to the side. Some more basic Pokemon, Rattatas, other stuff, Sabrina's Drowsy, more old cards that I don't particularly care about, except they're all in really good condition for the most part. I probably shouldn't scrape them against the desk, but oh well. Almanite, Dark Almanite looks freaky. If I turn that right side up, I also have to refocus everything if I'm going to do it like this, but I'm just going to hold these in my hands. There's nothing of importance in here. There's a reverse hollow Dodrio. It's not important. Yeah, nothing of importance in this hand. But what about the other half of the cards in this bag? Are they of any importance? Maybe. There's a lot in here. I'm just gonna quickly skim because there's too many to hold in my hand. Something important, I'll show it. A lot of this is cards I've already shown. No, a lot of this is everything in here is something I've already shown, except for this. A Vileplume EX Hollow. This is a good condition. Shedinja Hollow EX Deoxys set. There's a Hollow Nidoking. Hollow Nidoqueen with the Pokéball symbol on it. Anything else? Some Hollow Trainers. Hollow Sunny Cast Form from Delta Species. I see something shiny here. Delta Species Normal Type Ampharos. Some other hollow stuff. It's not super neat. Here's a set we haven't seen yet. Or for a thing, this is a EX Legend Maker Muck. There's not even any e-reader cards in here, which is the thing I'm still looking for. Alright, nope, that bag was dumb. There's nothing important in that bag. That bag can go on the ground. I'll put these cards back. Zip the bag back up. What's next? I have this other deck box. I remember I made decks of stuff. I can show these. Here, remember that Zapdos I talked about at the beginning of the video, an hour and a half ago? Here's the other Zapdos. Here, I'm gonna try and refocus this if I'm gonna be doing these, because I will get to the other binders again soon. Configure video. Configure the video. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I have these other Zapdos. And again, it's hollow. So I have that. That I probably need to put in a sleeve. I'll put that to the side. Just other random stuff. I have a Delta Species Feraligatr. He's probably... Oh, here's the Zekrom. Here's the Zekrom. So I have two of these. So that other one wasn't even mine. I will sleeve this other Zekrom, though. Bada boom. Sleeved. So many things all over my desk right now, it's insane. Also, these decks weren't well made. I don't even think these decks are balanced. I don't even think these decks had 60 cards. There's also cards from, like, other random sets in here. Oh, there's a Hollow Raichu. Oh, here's that Pikachu again, but this is the yellow-cheeked one. You can see. It originally had red, and they swapped it to yellow for some reason. So the red ones are more rare, except the red one that I have is smudged. Dark Flaffy. Here's the other Zapdos. Which, again, I got all three of those Zapdos on eBay for 99 cents. Like, years ago. Here's a random Raikou. It's got hollow stuff to it. Here's the shiny Raikou. That's right. That was because I showed the Suicune earlier. That was the other Raikou, and here's the shiny Raikou as well. And a bunch of other stuff. So, nothing important there. I also had another set of stuff in there as well, which is a bunch of fire cards, which is, I believe, where the Entei went. So here's an Infernape in very bad condition, but that's going to go over there anyway. A bunch of stuff. Cards from a bunch of random sets in here. Here's a Hollow Fire, sure. Here's a Hollow Ho-Oh that has a big ol' thing over there, but that's still going to go in a sleeve, because I said so. Here's the other Entei. And the shiny Entei is somewhere in here. Here's a Charizard. I don't know how rare that Charizard is, but that's going to go over there. Where is it? Oh, here's the Reshiram that I remember having, but I showed that off in the other thing. Here's a different Ho-Oh. That can go over there. And right here is the shiny Entei as well. So I got to see that. And nothing else of real importance. This was a red deck box that I had. I think this is my original deck box. I think this is what I used to put like all my old Pokemon cards in. It just says deck box on it. God, I have so many things all over my room now. And speaking of those, here's a purple one. Oh, that thing, is this a sticker? Hold on. I think this from before might be a sticker, because I have these in here. And it looks like they're the same thing, so I think these are holographic stickers. I'm not going to open this, because I think it's probably worth something. Yeah, I'm not going to open that. I have this Mischievous in a thing. It's a very weird-looking Mischievous, but it actually says promo right there, so it's a promo card. It's also a clear sleeve. So it's probably worth something. I don't know. This is where I got those Deoxys at the beginning from. Nope, never mind. That was the green box. This is just a set of more random cards that probably mean absolutely nothing to me, where they're in like near mint condition other than me touching them with my hands right now. Just a bunch of random cards. Again, cards from different sets from like 20 years ago, and then more recent as in probably like 10 years ago. It's all mixed together, nothing of real importance other than that Mischievous that was just in here. Yeah, there's nothing super crazy, except this hollow Pikachu. This Pikachu looks cool. I don't know what that's from, but that'll go over there. Like, there's a Scatterbug in here. Like, I don't own. Like, I never got in packs of cards, Gen 5 or 6 cards. So, like, I don't know where that came from. Also, what the hell is this? Oh, an X and Y card list. Yeah, I don't know where these came from. Again, there's an X and Y card list in this deck box. Sure there is. What's next? Last deck box that I have here is an Articuno one. It's got Articuno on it to match the Zapdos one. I think this might just all be waters. Literally this entire thing is all energies and trainers. Yeah, it's all energies and trainers in here. Take my word for it. There's nothing of importance in here. That can go there. Alright, we're back to the binders, folks. We're back to the binders. I need to sort all these cards that I want to put in sleeves. I have this whole set, this whole thing of cards here that I want to put in sleeves later. I will put them somewhere over here-ish. The Mischievous can go away. We're back to the binders. I don't remember what this binder is. It's black. It's a black binder. I'm gonna have to redo the thing. Is there even... Okay, so I'm opening it the wrong direction, for starters. Oh, this might have been my friend's binder as well, because there's a, I remember he put stuff on it. There's like a shiny Mew thing here. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Oh, but a lot of these are not actually in the binder itself. So there's like some movie cards and like Japanese stuff. I don't know how to do this. I'll just put them here, I guess. Some more Japanese cards. I don't think these are double-sided. Some more old stuff. I think these are just... Can I just skim? I don't... These... I think these sleeves might have been my brother's, maybe? Or my friend's, I'm not sure. Because I remember I inherited my brother's original set of cards and stuff. Hold on, I'm going to put this down. I got to put these sleeves down, because these aren't actually attached to the binder at all. I need to find better places for them. I do remember, I think this was mine. This is a Suicune and Entei Legend card. I'm also gonna have to fix the stuff here so that you can actually see what I'm looking at. Not that way. There we go. Do that. That's probably better. So this, I think this card was mine. We got more stuff in here. Oh, Garchomp. C, Cynthia's Garchomp X. I don't know who did this. Someone colored all over that Ponyta. This might have been me. It might have been my friend. There's a Squirtle Squad Squirtle there for you. More cards, more cards, more cards. Again, just trying to get everything in the shot. Just so you can all see it. And again, if there's anything important, I will bring it up. I'm not seeing anything of super importance. I think these were definitely my friends who drew on them. This Hoppip, though, even though he drew on the Hoppip and gave him cool shades, it's an e-reader card, so that's going to the e-reader pile. See all these. Yeah, Thunder. 1 million damage. $ Thunder. And all these other cards with stuff drawn on them with shades. That's just funny. There's more of them. With Grovyle, with Burning, with 5,000 damage. That's the end of this binder. This was definitely theirs. I should say hers. Still. Boom. Binder done. This might have been my brother's. I have 2 of these. All I can tell you is that it smells. It smells very bad. Here is an official binder with the Pikachu on it. It's old school. Guess what? It's all old cards. In here, some other like weird other Pokemon cards that are from like the anime or whatever this is. But I'm not gonna find anything special in here other than like other like Japanese cards, just in case. This was definitely not theirs. This is probably inherited from my mom buying something at a garage sale. Just quickly go through it all. Go. Nothing's on the back either. Just more old cards. Japanese Gloom. Japanese Marowak up there. Other card thing. Other card thing. Yeah. Nothing of importance in here. Putting all this stuff away is going to be a pain. I have another one of those binders, except there is absolutely nothing in it except stickers. Like the stickers are all over the binder. I guess I can just show it. It's got stuff there and on the back. It's got other stickers that just put stickers. There's my Wii U on the ground. Yeah, my Wii U is normally where my mic is. I put my mic on top of my Wii U, but I had it on the floor because I recently streamed Super Paper Mario, which I believe when this is going out, it's the day before episode 1. So yeah, that's going on the ground. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Okay. More. Gotta catch them all. There's those price tag things again. I think someone might have priced these cards, but I highly doubt these are the actual prices of these cards today. There's another Ancient Mew. I own 4 of them, apparently. Yeah, someone had these. And they priced them. These are definitely not the prices of the cards today. Yeah, just more stuff. Like a $50 Raichu. It might be worth $50. I don't know. There's a Mewtwo. Oh, here we go. I want to show this. I want to take this out of the thing. You can see... maybe. It says, Kids... Warner Brothers presents Pokemon the first movie. This is a promo card for the first movie, which I have a Dragonite, which has the same thing. It's kind of hard. It's not focusing properly, but trust me, it's there. So yeah. Other sorts of cards. Another Mewtwo, which was apparently worth $48. Again, I don't know. This Machamp was apparently worth $4, but it's an e-reader card, so that's getting taken out. More cards! What do you know? And nothing else. So there you go. This is not closing properly. There we go. Okay, so the back, same design on the back. Okay. Boom. We have this small binder of, you guessed it, old cards, except I remember these pages are like stuck together, and they're also like a bajillion of the same card. It comes out the side. I think these are all Pokeballs. Yeah, these are all Pokeballs. Now I gotta put this down and put them back. Yes, whoever had this stacked them all up in here. This binder sucks. Oh no, it's facing toward that way. You can see OBS. This binder sucks because all the pages got stuck together over time. There we go. The Pokeballs are away. Energies. Energies, you can see how crinkly they are. I think these might be energies and trainers. Yeah, all these still stuck together. I think they're just all trainers and energies. There's also a notebook at the end of this as well. But I really like this one because it's like kind of like a diary kind of thing. Or if I could get this thing out. Boom. Closes like that. I also didn't mention why my Wii U is on the floor, other than streaming the game. My Wii U makes noise when the game's turned on, and I put my mic on top of it so that the noise would get picked up on the mic. We don't want that. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. It's got something on it. There's nothing in here, and it's another one of those binders that sucks because the pages stick together. What is this? I found another playmat. And collector's mini album. With, you guessed it, more cards that the pages aren't super stuck together, but there isn't much in here. There's also a bunch of these that are loose. Which some of these are in sleeves. This Dratini is in a sleeve. It's got a cool Pocket Monsters Card Game International sleeve. Sure. Dark Kadabra. Dark Dragonair. Ivysaur. Sure. I don't want that facing that way, but whatever. Yeah, that binder had nothing. Good. Put the sleeved stuff to the side, I suppose. I don't know why there were some random loose cards. I'll put them in a thing. So they're not out and about. I think we're probably halfway done. I would say I've been recording for nearly 2 hours. Fuck. We're close, though. This binder. It's got some Pokemon on it. Togekiss, Yanmega, Regigigas, Garchomp, Leafeon, Heatran, Houndoom, and Espeon. I don't know whose cards these are. But I've got them. There's a Palkia Platinum over there. Again, just more Gen 4 cards. Gen 4 cards, nothing super crazy. If I could turn the page. Everything is so dusty, my hands are super dusty now, and I really shouldn't be touching the cards. But oh well, there wasn't anything in there. One more binder in this drawer. Collector's Card Album. Is this... No. It's apparently belonged to someone named Joey Winter. Thank you, Joey. Right, apparently. Electivire, Battle Frontier X. Can we get a... If you watched this far in the video, type "Thank you, Joey" in the comments. With no context. Even more. Even more. Even more. Things. It's just like Diamond and Pearl, black and white cards. Yeah, just nothing. Just nothing. Okay. So, if I pick this up, you will see that a lot of the stuff that I have is now on the floor. Back there, in those drawers where I have the other stuff in the background, I have tins with more cards, and I also have more cards in the drawer underneath that one. Because of course I do. So I'm going to take my headset off and grab all these. So hold on. Just going to put them next to this. Because I also want to show them off as well. I have so many of these. I'm stacking them all on top of each other. Alright, hold up. Almost done. I'm just grabbing another like 8 of these tins. All stacked on top of each other, and hopefully they don't fall. Not all of these tins actually have cards in them. I'm making a fucking Jenga tower right now. I will show you in a moment. This thing is going to fall. It is off balance. Let's put that back on balance. Okay, now this is such a terrible idea. This is so bad. This is such a bad idea. No, this is all of them. Okay. So, let's put this in front. So we have... I don't even know if I can pull this far enough back. It goes like that high. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13 and 14 tins. So this one up top is very heavy. It's another Rayquaza. I have 2 Rayquazas. Let me put my headset back on as the wire's getting tangled. This I can show. Meganium on the side, or on the front, it's got Dialga, Giratina, and Shaman on it for some reason. This was for TCG Sky High set. Or maybe it was called the Sky High thing? I don't know, but it came with either a level X Giratina, Shaman, or temporal... Oh, it just says Dialga. No, it's a temporal Pokemon. No. So either X Giratina, Shaman, or Dialga, apparently. There's nothing in here. I can just open it. There's nothing in there. That can go on the floor. Okay, this one has Regigigas, Heatran, and more Regigigas on it. Just Regigigas and Heatran. This was for something. Actually, on the back of on the Meganium tin. The Meganium tin said it had Diamond and Pearl and Platinum packs in it, and cards from there. This one says Diamond and Pearl, Platinum. Yeah, it's the same set. There's nothing in here other than the thing that the promo card was in, because I kept that. This I kept all the stuff in. I have this Oshawott tin that I kept the promo card in, and all the other cards from the packs are still in here. So we'll take a look at those. This is where I got that Reshiram card from, if you remember the Reshiram card that I showed. You can see Reshiram tin. I know you're seeing some of my desktop, but there's really nothing to see on the desktop. Reshiram. Here's the tin. I need to put this down. Here's the tin that the shiny Entei came in. I need to not stack these like that. Here's the tin that the shiny Suicune came in, which there's actually cards in here. What cards are even in here? There's still plastic and stuff. There's a couple cards. Oh, I think I sorted cards a while back to find rare cards and e-reader cards. And I put them in this tin. That is what those are. Because there were no cards in here before. Imagine if I recorded for 2 hours and didn't turn on my microphone. How awesome would that be? But no, I see the mic. Here's the tin that the shiny Raikou was in. No cards in here. Here's a Snivy tin that had something promo in it. And I think all the rest of the tins have cards in them. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to sit back down and look at all this stuff. Oh my god, it's so heavy. We're so close to the end of all of this. I think these are the rest of the cards. I need to freaking scoop my chair back up. I also brought some wet wipes down here with me to like dust stuff off before, and now my hands are super dusty. So I have to like wash my hands real quick with a wet wipe. So hold up. Okay, there we go. My hands no longer feel gross. Okay, so the cards that I remember finding a while back. EX Crystal Guardians Charizard. I think I can redo this. Come on. There we go. EX Crystal Guardians Charizard, and now it's not in focus. Get that. Here's another McDonald's Servine. Here's a weird hollow Drowsy. E-Reader Laron, E-Reader Seedot, E-Reader Sneasel, E-Reader Apom, E-Reader Umbreon, E-Reader Sandslash, E-Reader Skitty. Please be in focus. E-Reader Zigzagoon, E-Reader Vigoroth, Slackoff, Shiftry, Growlithe, Duskull, Wynot, Natu, T-Tar, Hollow Shiftry, Cacnea, Grass Energy, Porygon, Tentacruel. And now we have these tins. Which go... I'm gonna put these cards here. So many things are on my desk. I forgot about this random stack of cards. This can go over here. Okay. So this one Rayquaza tin has Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon on it. This had EX Series booster packs, 2 EX Emerald and 2 EX Crystal Guardians packs. That's not what's actually in here, though. There is so many cards. I'm trying to make it not fall in here. All of these cards I fit in here. I'm just going to grab a handful and see what the hell they are, if I can even get them out of the tin, because they are very tightly packed. I can get the side of it. Perhaps, if it would let me get them. If it would let me get them, cool. Okay, so the ones on the side. It's Cynthia's Lucario. I actually like that card. Golem, Dark T-Tar, Code Card. Yo. Code Card. Chespin. Some other stuff. A lot of these cards I've already shown you. These are all repeats. Medicham EX signed from someone from 2005 World Championships. And again, more cards I've already shown you before. Yes, that's that. Okay, so that's the stuff that was on the side. I'm just going to grab just another handful out of here. A lot of these are in really good condition. I just grabbed Nothing But Energies. Is there Nothing But Energies in here? Okay, no, there's some Pokemon, but they're all old cards. Let me just see if there's anything to actually show you. Oh, wait, nope. E-Reader Seedra. I think almost every other card that's in here is something I've already shown you. This card's upside down. It's another energy. Wait, did I see another e-reader card? I did. Water energy. Okay, nothing there. Grabbing another handful. I think most of this is nothing but energies and trainers. I just picked up, like, this, and it's all energies and trainers. More energies. More trainers. Nothing. Energies and trainers. The last handful I'm grabbing out of here. Some of these cards are not facing the correct direction. It's all old cards, and, like, old cards in terms of, like, really old ones, like the original cards. There's some more Diamond and Pearl stuff that I've already shown you. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Doesn't have the McDonald's logo on it, but there's a Hollow Pit of. Where is this stuff? Where'd it go? Was it in this hand? I just mix-matched the hand. Hollow Moona. Hollow Moona. Hollow Moona. Hollow Tepig. Anything else? Hollow Tepig. Hollow Blitzel. More old cards that I've already shown you. Here is a Hollow Archeops. For the sake of time, it's now nearly 2 a.m. I'm still just going to skim through a lot of this stuff. We are so close to the end, and then I want to do some other stuff in this video as well. Oh, here we go. Forest Guardian e-reader card. Here's a Japanese card of something. Not entirely sure what that is, but this tin can get closed up. I don't know if I can fit all the cards back in here. Do that. That. Get more of them, stack them up. Stack them up as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna have to put them on the side again. I'm struggling to fit all these cards back into this tin. I'm not gonna lie. How did I even get these in here in the first place? Some of these might be facing the wrong direction, but oh well. And it also would have sucked if I didn't, or if I lost this recording. I'm not gonna. I'm safe now. Okay, there we go. This Rayquaza tin is now done. It's gonna go to the other side of me. We have another Rayquaza tin with more cards. I want these to go here. Boom. Okay, another Rayquaza tin filled with cards. What the hell is in here? Grabbing a handful. Just a bunch of stuff. We can just skim. I know I'm like far away or close to the thing. We can just skim. There's nothing. It's just all dupes of stuff that we've already seen tonight. And just stuff. There's some funny looking Oshawott. He's upside down. Cool Zoroark. Wait, this is a hollow Zoroark. I like that Zoroark. I'll put that to the side. All this stuff is upside down, but well. If there's anything cool, it shows up. It's not. Bada bing, bada boom, just nothing. Another giant handful. Servine, Tranquil, Reverse Hollow, Semi-Sage. More black and white cards. I recognize some of these. We're not gonna get much else out of this. If these are modern cards, if these are all black and whites, yeah, the Hollow Crocodile, sure, put that to the side. Like, I'm surprised I don't own a lot of, like, I have some EX and X and EX cards, but not, like, a whole lot of old ones. It's just I just have a lot of common trash. Which I don't even want to call it trash, but can't do that. Hold on. I'm running out of room. My entire office space is just fucked up right now. Again, more old cards meshed with new cards. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, it's Pewter City Gym is what that card was. I got the Japanese version of that. Cynthia's Feelings. When you play this, you can only play one supporter card. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 4 more cards. Cynthia's Feelings. Another handful out of here. This is all nothing but trainers from random eras. Like, we got Erica's Perfume. And Trash Exchange. Gust of Wind. Whatever. Strength Charm. Yeah, just more trainers. Here's some stuff. Hollow Charizard is a neat card. I like this Articuno. Here's an Articuno. With everything I have on my desk, I can't actually put my hands on the desk. I'm gonna put this Articuno to the side. I like that Articuno. More stuff. I'm surprised I apparently own 1 Manaphy card, unless I prove myself wrong somehow. But I owned a lot more than just 1 Manaphy card. And none of these are anything I'm looking for. You can see everything here. Some of the stuff's getting stacked, but it's just trash. It's just trash. Oh, here we go. Never mind. In the last handful, we have a Crasher Wake Floatzel X, Staraptor, whoever you are, Charon, I think. I don't remember. X. Cynthia's Rayquaza. Apparently, she had one of those. Here's a Hollow Metagross, Reverse Hollow Bidoof. Some other stuff. The thumbnail for this video is going to be great. It's just going to be all the binders and stuff on the floor. I'm just going to take the picture with my phone and make that the thumbnail. Yeah, nothing else in that tin of importance. Just, again, cards I've already seen. Some of them actually cards you haven't seen, but trust me, they aren't anything special. If they were something special, I'd show you. You put all these cards away. Put these cards away. And cool. Then I have the stuff that I want to keep off to the side. Where the hell's the top to this tin? I don't even know where I put it. Over here. Okay, that Rayquaza tin is done. We have this Arceus tin with the exact same amount of cards put in here. Just all stuffed to the brim. Energies and stuff. Hollow Cradily, sure. Stuff and things and stuff. Sabrina's Venonat's just chucked in here. There's that same Hollow Charizard, but bent. I also have Infernape X, slightly bent. Let's put these on top of the other tins. New handful. Hollow Clink. Other stuff, some reverse hollows. And stuff that are all upside down. What if I just do this? More dust and fuzz. Stuff. Nothing to really say about it. I think these are all reverse hollows. Here, reverse hollow E-Reader Grumpig. You want that. And more stuff again. Here's a Larvesta. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Here's a Samurott. Hollow Samurott. Sure. We take those. Other stuff. Nothing there. Another handful. Two reverse Mr. Mimes. Reverse Azelf. Again, just looking at the capture, even more reverse. I just sorted this by all reverse hollow cards to put in here. Beginning Door. RC's coming out of the stuff. Reverse hollow Behem. Sliding these across my desk is probably like the best possible noise for all these cards. Like, best fate. More of that. Another handful. Out of the same thing. More old cards. Grass types. There's an Erica card in there. That Sunkern looks nice. Erica's Ivysaur. Here's a bunch of grass types. Here's a Gloom that had 50 HP. What the hell? An evolved form that had 50 HP back in the day. Like, I played TCG Online and I was facing a card that had like 290 HP. And then we got Gloom with 50 and Executor with 80. Disgusting. Disgusting to the modern cards for going so high with their numbers. Oh, here we go. What are you? Mewtwo X from 2009 World Championships. By some guy, I think his name is Daniel. I can't really make that out, but I'll put that to the side. Here's a Giratina. Wartortle. Also, I could have totally... I dropped the top of the tin. I could have totally probably passed another Manaphy card somewhere in all this, but I found the one, which I'm happy with. I've most likely passed it by just skimming through cards. Hey, guess what? Another handful. More stuff. I see something pretty here. Oh, here's the Dragonite I was telling you about. That's where it went. It's the event promo Dragonite, and it's got the Warner Brothers Presents Pokemon the First Movie. That's where that Dragonite went. I put it in there. Got a Blaziken. Here's a Dialga. That's where the Dialga level X came from the other tin. The Dialga tin. Here's a Hollow Darkrai. Here's a Darkrai X. Here's a Hollow Umbreon. Here's a cool-looking Steelix. Here's another Dialga. Here's a fighting type-ish Arceus. Here's some other good cards I remember having. Here's a cool Donphan. It's not even like an X card. I don't know what those cards are. Hollow-ish Lucario. It's like a little bit of a hollow. Groudon Hollow. Rampardos Hollow. Lucario X. Luxray. Electivire Hollow Ludicolo. Super Sparkly Delta Species Vaporeon. Nope, never mind. There's a Manaphy. Yes! Manaphy, baby! Baby girl. Water-type Arceus. There's a Fossil Lapras. Here is a Feraligatr. You can see Feraligatr. Hollow Blaziken. Here's a Japanese Hollow Blaine's Arcanine. I had an English one at one point. I told you that story already. More Dark Pokemon. That's where some of my good cards went. We are putting this Manaphy. This Manaphy's also a Hollow as well. So there you go. Bada boom. Going in the Hoopa sleeve. I will sleeve a lot of the stuff off camera. We've probably got like another 2 or 3 handfuls out of this thing. Swinub, going through again. This one's backwards. Wasn't even important anyway. Super Skim. Cool Energy. Reverse Hollow Platinum Chimchar, rather. More dust on the cards. I lied, we're getting 4 handfuls out of this still. Hollow Beautyfly, Hollow Totera, I remember using this. Here's Regigigas X, that I apparently had. Here's an Arceus X, normal type. Arceus X. Here's another Arceus. Here's another Arceus. Here's a Cynthia's Rayquaza X. I finally found all the good cards that I remember owning. Here's a Reverse Hollow Heatran, Reverse Hollow Cyrus Dialga, Fortress, Empoleon, Palkia. Here's another one of those Entei that's still creased. Latias. Nothing good in here. Again, just nothing but more common stuff. I just picked up nothing but trainers. You don't need to see those. Here's another Steel-type Arceus. I have a lot of those. I'm not going to say Arceus or Arceus. It's Arceus. I've said Arceus since I was a young lad. It has so many different pronunciations that it doesn't really matter. There's an Erica's Jigglypuff. Hollow Nidoking. Sure. Hollow Yanmega. Sure. Hollow Emerald Sceptile with a big ol' whatever the hell that is at the top. The whole thing's coming apart. And the last handful out of this thing, all these cards are very bent. I remember Buck. There's a Electivire. Copycat. That's adorable. Here's a Regigigas. I guess the reverse hollows here are very weird. They're like super, super shiny. The camera's not doing them justice. If you saw them in person, it'd be a lot cooler. Here's a Palkia. I have another Manaphy. I have 3. This one's slightly bent, but that's fine. Diamond and Pearl. Reverse Hollow Manaphy. All of these Manaphys have like the same moves. But I finally found my baby girls. I'm so happy about that. Other stuff. Other stuff. Here's a Metapod. Good. That tin is done. We are nearing, like, the end. And then there's still stuff that I want to show off in this video before I end the video. Here's the top of the tin. Okay. That's done. I can go there. Never mind, I forgot to put these cards back. I forgot I had more cards to put back in this tin. There we go. Okay. The Oshawott tin. It had the Oshawott promo card in it. You can see. I want to kind of keep it like that. It's got the other plastic and stuff in here. Apparently, these are all the cards I pulled out of this Oshawott tin when I first got the Oshawott tin. I also need to move these other cards to the side. I have a lot of stuff I need to put in sleeves, and I probably don't have enough sleeves for all of it. I don't think I do. But here's everything I apparently pulled. Starting off with a Reverse Hollow Charin, Vullaby, Patrat, Cubchoo, Roggenrola, Drillbur, Tranquil, Basculin, Gothorita, Elgium, Dano, Pawniard, Vanillite, Stunfisk, Among Us, Zweilous, Vanillish. I have yet to play Among Us, by the way. Livani Hollow. Mienfu Reverse Hollow has a Hollow Cobalion. That's a cool card. Jolteon, Crushing Hammer, Pansage, Clink, Cubchoo, Basculin, Zorua, Drillbur, Reverse Hollow, Bianca, Hollow Braviary, Coughing, Mienfu, Girder, Panseer, I see something, Larvesta, Cross Transceiver, Larvesta, Druddigan, Mienshao, Axew. That's the code card. Sure, I'll take a code card. Yep, I have a couple of those. Actually, there's still more code cards in here. Golurk, code card. Superior. Glad I still kept these after all these years. Oh, there's other cards in here too, apparently. Sableye, that's not part of it. Never mind, some of these are no longer part of it. Now there's just other random cards in here. Okay, well, is any of it worth it? There's a Hollow Clefable. Reverse Hollow Machop. Funky looking Ditto. Smagius. Yeah, these are no longer the cards I pulled. They haven't been for a while. There's other cards in here. Some of them might be, because there's still some black and white cards in here. But, you know, you don't need to see all the arts and stuff. Oh, here we go. I have a cool looking Meganium and a cool looking Celebi. Put those down. Scraggy, Panseer, nothing else. Reverse Hollow Crocodile, or Crocorock. Maractus. That was the Oshawott tin. That's everything in the Oshawott tin. So some of that stuff is stuff I pulled when I first got this tin, some of it's not. Cool. I'm gonna put everything away. I also want to keep the Oshawott intact still. What'd I do with the other piece of plastic? Oh, it also came with like a coin and I think like a figure, because there was something here, but I don't know where that is. Put the Oshawott on top. On top, you want. It is not going back on top. You want. Well, shit. I don't know how I got this in here to begin with. I will just put it to the side for now, and I will do it later, because I want to get to the rest of the tins, because I have 2 more tins. This one does not have as many cards in it as the other 2 tins, but there's still cards in here. And we're actually, like, at the end. It's this and another tin. I just picked up nothing but Trainers and Energies that you've already seen. More Trainers and Energies that you've already seen. Yep, nothing of importance there. I just picked up nothing but energy cards. Well, this part goes fast. More classic trainers, modern trainers, more energies. And if I can pick up this last card, it doesn't want me to. I think this tin was all energies and trainers. It was all energies and trainers, nothing of importance to show you. Which is fine by me, which means we are on the last bit of the Pokemon cards. This tin that has a T-Tar and a Milotic and a Camerupt on it. Some cards just flew on out of the tin. Grabbing a handful of cards. Just putting stuff down. Okay, so you have all this stuff. It's a cool looking Power Keepers EX Trapinch. Another Ditto Geodude. Hollow Chimchar. Holon Phantom's Surskit. Oh, here's a cool Power Keepers Gardevoir. Kinda hollow. Put that to the side. Hollow Delta Species Cyndaquil. Even more cards. Even more cards that you've already seen. Hollow Mareep. I saw this. This is a Japanese, or it's signed by a Japanese guy, Larvitar, from 2005 World Champs that I just have lying around. Hollow Plusle, kinda. There's a Hollow Banette. I just picked up a bunch of energies again. Bunch of energies. Nidoqueen, which I think I've already shown. Oh, nice. Grovyle, Hollow, EX Crystal Guardians. We're pretty much done. Yeah, there's one more handful. With all these being the cards. These are the last of the cards that I own. There might be something else somewhere that I might be forgetting, but I don't think I am. This is it. This is everything. Hollow, cool-looking energy card. A bunch of upside-down stuff. Cute little Pachirisu that I want to hold on to. Bada boom, bada boom. Potions. And last but not least, because for some reason it's in here, Samsara Yu-Gi-Oh card. That is all of my Pokemon cards. I have been recording for nearly 2.5 hours. That is all of my Pokemon cards. I just want to grab everything else. There's other stuff that I want to hold on to that's off to the other side of my desk. But this whole stack is like everything important that I want to hold on to and stuff. With some other stuff that you can see right there. So now, what the hell am I gonna do? So now I want to show something off. I need to take my Wii Remote. My Wii Remote, is it on my desk? Where'd my Wii Remote go? It's right here. I need to pick up my GameCube controller. I need to take the batteries out of my Wii Remote. I also need to re-dust off my hands. Because my hands are very, very dusty. I'm going to take another wet wipe to my hands real quick. Okay. Wet wipes over there. So I need to take the batteries out of my Wii Remote, and we're going to put them in my Game Boy. Because I'm going to show you some stuff. The one last card that I didn't show off is something I have in my background. I have this little Pikachu card holder thing. This was also a Burger King thing. But I have this Celebi e-reader card from Pokemon Forever, which is the last card that I have not shown off in the video. I usually have this in my background. So I'm going to take the batteries out of my Wii Remote. Put the Wii Remote right here. It's this. We're going to put them in the Game Boy. Do a little bit of this. And I want to show this off. So, Game Boy's been collecting dust again, so I'm going to put more dust on my hands. I think this says low battery, but it's not actually on low battery. Hi, you can see my head again. So I want to turn the volume up. I want to take my headset off real quick so I can hear this better. Is it at max volume? I think it is at max volume. So this is the e-reader thing. I think there's cards on top of my phone. I want to try and get a light source, a better light source on the Game Boy. So I'm going to get my pop socket out and put a light source here. So you can kind of see this better. Maybe. Maybe? Can I do this? And that? Honestly, that gives it a little bit more glare. This is the best you're going to get. So, it's the scan card, so we want to scan the card. This is what I want to show off, because I like doing this. We're going to do it with a card I haven't done before, so we're going to grab this Grumpig, and we press start. No, just scan. It's just scan a code, so I just take it and I scan it through. Yes? No, do I do it the other way? What are you doing? No, what are you doing? I know you work. Go. This one doesn't want to cooperate. What about this Raichu? Does Raichu want to work? There we go. So here you go. I scanned this Raichu, the barcode at the bottom of the Raichu. So now you can see Raichu. If its electric pouches run empty, it raises its tail to gather electricity from the atmosphere. And then I can also check and like stuff about the card. Plasma doesn't do a lot of damage, but it lets you take a lightning energy card from your discard pile and attach it to the Raichu. And there you go. And also you can see it evolves from Pikachu. Attach it, discard pile, attach it to Raichu, stuff about the other attack, Shock Bolt, and the energy card stuff. So yeah, that's that. This card doesn't have anything special. And we want to go back. I don't know why the Grumpig doesn't want to work. We can grab the Forest Guardian card. It's got 2 of them. So we want to scan the bottom one first. Which, you're not seeing it. It's just the thing at the top because you can't see. That thing up there, it scans, you just put it through the thing. So Forest Guardian. This is a supporter card. This card has you shuffle your deck, then look at the top 7 cards. You get to choose one of them and put them in your hand. And it just tells you more about the card and some data. This side dot code contains data for construction function blocks. Whatever that is. But now, if I take the other code, because there's a code on the other side of it, if I think I scanned it the other way? No, I scanned it the other way. So here's whatever this is. A lot of these cards, if they have a second code on them, the one on the left-hand side, you get a minigame. And I'm trying to play this off the capture. I don't know what this is. No, hold on. I think that's just for a different card. Or if I scan the same card again. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, as the thing with the e-reader, sometimes it doesn't scan it properly. I have to go slow. So there's an attack button, a jump button, a run button, and something. I don't know what this is. Start? Is this like Flappy Bird? What the hell is this? I just kind of fall and die. I think I'm supposed to scan other cards to make like a level, and I can't really do that very well when I don't have the other cards. What if I click scan and I scan the other side of the card again, like the first part of the card? No, that just goes back to this. I don't know what that is. We can do a couple more. I have a whole collection. I want to find ones that have the stuff on the side. So hold on, let me put this down. All these cards are all over the place. Because really, the codes on the bottom pretty much just show Pokédex entries. Here's something. I'm gonna get that. Okay. So all these are sorted now. I have a water energy with 2 codes. So if I'm gonna do the bottom one. So the bottom code, please. So the bottom code, it's right there. There's a bottom code. Okay. Do you just not want to work? Like, I don't... Maybe this doesn't work like this? I don't know. Okay, that one is a little bit weird. Here's a Kingler. There's a Kingler that has 2 here. Does this one work? The bottom one. Again, sometimes this doesn't work, because the e-reader we're talking about here. It's like, hi guys, it's like the card swipe from Among Us. I see the thing isn't, like, fully done, so, like, I don't know what the thing is. We could try this Cacnea. This Cacnea just has a bottom one. I want to do this, and then I want to show off the Celebi one, because I know the Celebi one works. I'm seeing this thing, it doesn't have, like, a full code at the bottom. It's not like the other codes. So, hold on. It's a little bit confusing. Maybe, like, some of these don't work properly? I'm not entirely sure. This Porygon has 2 codes, and I feel like these 2 codes should work. Okay, hold on. Okay. Porygon. Boom. Scan the top one. Okay. Top one. An artificial Pokemon created due to extensive research. It can perform only what is in its program. You can see evolves to Porygon 2, because Porygon Z didn't exist yet at this time. You can see stuff about the card. We want to scan the other side of the card. I said we want to scan the other side of the card. There we go. Oh, this is that minigame again. Okay, wait, so that did something to the minigame I already had installed. So that did something. Can I start now? What does this do? Okay, we have a level. No player. Well, there's a level installed now. I'm not entirely sure what that did. We can try this Hoppip, the funky Hoppip. And scan card. Scan card. Please. Okay, this is something different. I need a Pichu and a Hoppip for this. I don't think I have a Pichu in this. I can check. I don't remember seeing a Pichu. I do not think I do. I do have some other cards that I think I can work with, though. I have another one of those Porygons. I'm grabbing everything that has 2 codes on it that I know should work. I don't have a Pichu, but I have a Pikachu. Also, I don't even know if you can hear this very well. It's got sound. I don't even know if that's getting picked up on the mic or not. Okay, so we can't do that one. I have a Coughing that we can scan the other code to. Constructing a melody box. So I did something. Oh, it's a synthesizer, yo. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna put this up to the mic and just move it around. Again, I don't know how well it's getting picked up on the mic, but it's a synthesizer. That's awesome. I haven't seen this because I just picked up this card. There's some other cards for it. But I don't know yet. We have a Pikachu that we can scan the second code to. Oh, more to the music box? Okay. Something happened to the music box. What the fuck? It's a Pikachu synthesizer now. We unlocked Pikachu synthesizer mode. Amazing. Cool. Alright, what other stuff do I have? I have a Poliwag. Please. As you can see how bad my thumbs look. We apparently need a Krabby, Shelder, Poliwag, Meryl, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath to get whatever this is. Don't have those. Here is a Sneasel. That's Pokemon Ranger music. I just trivia. Jump Slash. This attack does X damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness. I don't know. It's not on the card. Sure? Wait, are we playing the game? Wait. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna go back to that. Hold on. This is called Recognize. How do I do no? Oh. Well, I just closed it. Well, wait. Oh, wait. I don't have to scan it again. I forgot. It just, like, goes to it if you just press start. So, yeah, yes. Then we're gonna go to yes. Is it just showing what the move does in TCG? I think it's just demonstrating what the move does. Okay. Sure. We've got 3 more and then Celebi. So I have an Apom. Please. Okay, Apom. I need a Paris, Execute, Tangela, and Furret to do whatever this is, so we can't do that. I have a Pupitar. Stop. Stop. We need T-Tar, Larvitar, Onyx, and Kangaskhan. Well, that's what this is then, because I have the Tyranitar card here. It's Dark Tyranitar. Or it's not, no, it's not even Dark Tyranitar, it's just a Tyranitar. So this would just go to this. So that doesn't do anything. Okay, I need more cards. So now, for the thing that I really want to show off, is the Celebi that I have in the background most of the time. Sometimes it's visible, sometimes it's not, but we'll take it out of the sleeve. Because this is amazing. Scan Celebi.
Scanning of dot codes complete. Start application.
So you just get this little animation of Celebi. There's sound to it. I don't know if you can hear it. But Celebi eats all the berries of the tree. And then Celebi's like, there's no more berries! Oh no! Now what do I do? I know. I go back in time so I can eat the berries again. Now there's even more berries for me to eat. And there you go. And then I think it just repeats. Celebi eating the berries. And there's a little animation of Celebi eating berries. It's cute. I think that's all I could do with the e-reader. We could just maybe grab like one more. Maybe. Because some of these things look like they should work and they don't. I mean, you know what it does. It just shows the Pokédex entries. This thing I have here is Mario 3 / Mario Advance 4. I have other e-reader cards. They're in the back of the room. I have like a whole like the e-reader Mario Party game. I've never played it before, but I have the entire game. I also have some like other like NES games and stuff you can play on e-reader, and a couple other things, but I'm not gonna grab them because you don't need to see them. I also have the some of the item cards and extra level cards for Mario 3 on Game Boy. There you go. That's the e-reader. And the last thing, I'm gonna take the batteries out of the Game Boy and put them back in my Wii remote. Oh wait. Wait. Hold on, we've got one. Actually, no, I don't really care. I've already turned it off. I have this Ghastly card that has a second code on it, but I don't care anymore. The last thing we're gonna do here is firstly put my batteries back in my Wii remote. I am going to turn on the Pokemon TCG online game. I don't know where there's my Wii remote condom. Put that over there. And put the Celebi. Where the hell did I put the Celebi? There's the Celebi. I'll put the Celebi back in the thing. We're going to turn on the Pokemon TCG online game and redeem those code cards that have been sitting in my room for like 10 years. Or more. I want to get all this stuff sorted on my desk. Again, I'm not cutting any of this out, which is all going to be like this. Okay, so how am I going to do this? So first I'm going to turn the game on. I need to turn desktop audio on. The face cam doesn't need to be here anymore. I can also turn the thing off of my phone. I just dropped like 50 Pokemon cards on the floor. Awesome. I'm gonna pick all this stuff up later, I promise. I need to move my mouse. Okay, so, where is it? There's the scene. Alright, let me open up the game first. There's the game, and then we want to go to, where's my scene for it? Right here. I don't need to have the chat stuff on, and that stuff. That stuff can just be turned off for now. But hey, log into the game. I also need to turn the sound on. I'm just gonna lower it a bunch lower it a bunch because I don't actually know how loud it is. It might be really loud, it might be really quiet, I'm not sure. Please load. There we go. Okay. I also have my daily, which I can claim. I don't know what this ticket is, for some sort of tournament thing. But hey, we want to go to, I believe, the gift thing? And here we go. So I have these code cards. Again, one of them is for the deck, which I put in a hard case for some reason. We can take that out of the hard case. So the thing for this deck is, I don't think there's any spaces in all caps. It's LNCWLCT9QSFDL. And then submit. Yep. Claim. Yep, it's the whole deck. Cool, now I can actually use this deck when playing, and I get the Black Kirums and stuff, and all these cards that come with the deck. I just never claimed this because I stopped playing TCG. I only ever played like 5 games of TCG online, and they were like against CPUs or something. So there we go, that one's claimed. Now I have some packs. AJBYLPH VED7Q4 Black and White Noble Victories. 9KD A4 HRYRX YDB Black and White Noble Victories. W75 NSD8 EVB KVD. Just X and Y base set, I apparently have. R8 CQ V45 K3V 54J 60. What did I do? I typed that wrong. V54J. Invalid code. I typed it wrong. What did I do? want to do that again. Okay, R, 8C, Q, V, 45, K, 3V, 5, 4J. There we go. Black and white Plasma Blast. 3 S, K, 3, F, X, 3, X, Q, M, L, 3, 4, 6. Black and white Dark Explorers. And the last code card I have is G7L JEQD SFQ 4TG. And that's Black and White Dark Explorers. So lots of black and white cards in one X and Y. Claim all of them. Cool. Done. And then we go to Collection. Packs. Alright, let's open them. Black and White Dark Explorers Booster Pack. It's crazy that I finally get to claim all of these. I like the Larvesta. And our cool card? A Selgor. Great. And our cool card? Swanna. Cool packs. We have Victini ones, which I'm happy about. Black and white Noble Victories. That Tynamo looks cool. Reverse Hollow Solosis. Ooh, Hollow Landorus. I'll take that card. Reverse Hollow Panseer. Vanillux. Amazing pulls. Black and white Plasma Blast. Yep, cool Bagon. Cool Plasma Relicanth. Reverse Hollow Solosis. 2 Solosis in one pack. Driftbloom. And our last pack, X and Y base set. Frogadier. Arbok. I got jack shit! After waiting so long to open these packs, I only got a Landorus, and Landorus is pretty cool. That was the best thing we got. Just because, let us actually play one quick match before I end the video. I know I've been recording for like 2 hours, 50 minutes. But I have this theme deck right now. Where is it? Yeah, the Ice Shock deck. I want to play with this. We'll do one quick match with this and see how it goes. And then I'll end the video. And let's see how good I can actually play the game. Let's go flip heads. I lost the coin flip. And the game might be quiet. I'm not entirely sure if it is. Alright, I mean, this is not a good start. We do have Charon. But I hate starting with one basic Pokemon. And, like, nothing else good. I can't do anything here. I guess they're starting with, like, basic cards, too. Oh, but we are going to have to use stuff. It's their turn, so they're going to do that. Dual cut. 10 damage times 2, possibly. But they can't attack on turn 1. Okay, so we're going to draw 3. We have a Voltorb now. Reveal a Pokemon in your hand and put it at the top of your deck. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon you want. We could get Wartortle that way, but no. I'm going to search my deck for energies. Let's get Water Energy out here. We can also get a Pokemon from the deck. War Turtle, perfect. We have that for later. We'll withdraw. So we need to get 3 energy. We need to get 4 energies on this thing. And they also needs to be all water, because it does more damage when it's all water. So we're going to do that. I can't really do much right now, so that's just going to be like that. I can't attack. Shell Shield. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. So, like, if they have stuff that hits bench Pokemon, it's safe. But I can't do anything, so... I might actually swap Voltorb in with the card that I have, so I don't have to waste the retreat cost. Probably should have done that to begin with. They have Ralts on bench. Alright. Okay, that's rude. Okay, water energy. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do this just to get the Voltorb, just to be fodder for damage. And then we can get War Turtle out. And I guess be done with the turn. I don't want War Turtle / Blastoise taking any more damage than they already have. I should have swapped them out earlier. Also, as often as you like during your turn, you may attach water energies from your hand to your Pokemon. If I had more water energies, that'd be great. Alright, cool, they missed it. Good. Voltorb doesn't take any damage. We have a Golduck that I can't use. Put that on it. Let's do this. So I can get rid of the Golduck. And I can grab, like, any Pokemon I want. I can grab Kyurem. I don't know anything about this deck. This is my first time really using it and, like, looking at it. I think we're just gonna grab Kyurem just cuz. It's Kyurem. I don't have any energies for it, though, is the thing. Pika Punch. We'll grab Kyurem. I want to grab the Hollow Kyurem. Yeah, the Hollow Kyurem. There we go. So we can just put you on the bench. We can get Blastoise. And we're done with the turn. I know they're setting up a bunch, whatever. I really wish I had another card that would let me draw cards. Because having as much as I do in the deck right now, or in my hand right now, is not nice. Because they're setting up. They have a Gallade already. And a Golett and stuff. Alright, lame. Okay, good. We can do this. I just want to wait for this to die, because then... Actually, you don't have any energies attached to your Gallade. Oh, this is good. We can do this and get Blastoise in. I'm not scared anymore. If you have no energies attached to that Gallade, I am not scared. Miltank. I do exactly 100 damage, so... Oh, but the Miltank does more damage, but it doesn't have any energies. Oh. Oh, you're just gonna do that? That's fine. We'll just do this. I have a thing where so I can retreat the Voltorb and just kill the Woobat again. I'll just do that. You can't stop me. Put that there. Retreat. Put it on the Blastoise. Take it out. Take it on the Voltorb, get the Blastoise back in. I have another Voltorb. This scares me, though. Oh, it's any stage 2 on the bench. Oh, if you have any stage 2 on the bench. Oh, he has Gallade. But he doesn't have any energies to do anything with, so I can actually knock out the Miltank immediately. We can just put the Voltorb on the bench, put an electric energy on the Voltorb, just in case. Knock out the Miltank. He's getting very unlucky. He does not have any energies. Energy retrieval, I can get energies from the discard pile. They keep placing stuff, but they can't do anything. That's awesome. Put that on Kyurem. I can use Delude. Or Dolge, whatever that says. What is it? Dolge. Put that on Kyurem. Hydro Pump. Get the Ralts out of the way. Got a Squirtle. They put the Golett out. What is the Golett gonna do? What is that gonna do, little man? They don't have any energies. This is amazing. Knock it out. Oh, and I got Lopunny too. I can get Lopunny. I'm surprised they haven't forfeit yet. If they had energies, they finally got an energy. That's gonna do a lot of damage to Blastoise, but I still live. I still live. We can do this just to BM. And Hydro Pump. And that's game. I win. Good. Got stuff. Oh, I also finally got the theme deck water thing. I've been waiting to do that. I haven't had a theme deck with water in it, and I finally have a theme deck with water in it. I've completed my first daily challenge. Hooray. That's been there for like a week. Take 2 prize cards. Oh, that's easy. Does that take 2 prize cards with the fire deck? I'm not sure. I also have 1,000 coins in-game now. Because of that reward stuff. Just because I could buy another theme deck, but I don't really want to, because I'm not going to. Just for fun, we'll go here. I put my foot on one of the tins on the ground. We can go to booster packs. Let's buy a pack. The newest set is Battle Styles with Urshifu. There's no Shining Fates here, which sucks. Actually, there's also Burning Shadows. You know what? I'm going to do Burning Shadows, because Burning Shadows has the Big Gay Charizard in it. We'll buy 1 Burning Shadows pack. There's the thing to go right to the collection from there. Oh well. Packs, 1 Burning Shadows. Oh, cool. Rotom decks. Crabominable. Great. Worth my time spending 200 of those coins. I did get a Semi-Pour. I like Semi-Pour. 200 coins that I got from the 225 coins I just earned on shit. I got a reverse holo Bouffalante, but oh well. That's going to be the end of this Pokemon card video. I have been recording for 3 hours. It's now nearly 3 in the morning. I don't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning with my current sleep schedule, but that's going to be it for this video. To anyone who watched the whole thing, thank you so much. Pokemon cards, or Pokemon has been in my life my entire life, and I collected Pokemon cards from when I was like really, really young, probably like 3, to probably I think like 11 or 12, and I'm 21 now. And a lot of the cards weren't mine. Some of the cards weren't mine, but a lot of them were. And I have a whole mess to clean up now. So, thank you all. Hello. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you in whatever comes next. My hair probably looks like trash right now, but thank you. I will see you soon in another video.